Hello, 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 and welcome back to Chaotic 20, a channel where every NPC might sound like they have a bit of a cold today. As always, I am Ben, your DM, and I am joined by my lovely players. Hello, guys and gals.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
As always, we will start things off with a quick recap. You have just arrived at Sunder Springs, kind of a big city, a very new city at the foot of Sunder, the mountain, where you decided to take a night's rest at Odin's house, Odin being a dragonborn that you saved from a pit trap during your travel. Your mission here is to try and gather as many crystals as you can so that Ambrose can send you after Nisa and the Demiplane. However, Odin told you that it might be a bit more difficult than you anticipated because the mines have been, the mines of crystals, of course, have been closing down under mysterious circumstances. You decided that you would investigate this since you do need the crystals. And so the following morning, after your night's rest, you decided that it would be a good idea to go to the Lord Mayor Torrigs of Sunder Spring. Before that, you wanted to do something at the local Adventurers League, Dandelion, because you think they owe you money. They don't really, but sure. And as you were just doing your thing in the morning, you realized that you were already being followed by the same people that Odin warned you about. However, they didn't seem to try to interact with you, and you managed to go to the Lord Mayor's house or palace relatively unscathed. Even though Benevolence, you tried to contact Zylrona and didn't get an answer yet. Once there, at Lord Mayor Torrigs' palace, you met not only the Lord Mayor, but also his Chamberlain, which is Malbec, a Duergar, who gave you access to the mines to try and investigate it. They seemed quite relieved that you would try to investigate it, as Malbec tried to warn you to be very wary of pretty much everyone, as there seems to be a conspiration surrounding the mines. You got to the mines, got a tour of Mine 1 with two lovely fellows. You did manage to see that the mine was still pretty much working, which was weird since it was closed down. You even found a secret room behind a collapsed wall that was you, Zylrona. But before you could go away and try to know more, try to learn more, your tour was interrupted by the arrival of some funny-looking dragonborns, the same ones that had been following you since that very morning. A fight ensued, but you quickly dispatched your enemies, even though it was kind of a tough fight. And that's where we had stopped, with three of your enemies dead, one unconscious that I think you were trying to interrogate, and one that is frozen and unconscious.
So, is everyone, what do you think about my skin plan?
It is terrible.
Do you have a thing for using other people's body hair?
No, but I don't see. I mean, if you have, I'm open to
It is
suggestions.
the second time you suggest or try to use actually somebody else's hair.
Well, technically these are
Thing.
scales. But yes, look, it was an improvised idea. I'm open to new ideas.
Huh. Ooh, well. First, what do we do with these guys?
That depends on what you guys want to do, I guess.
Can't stay here.
Well, if you were going to use your skin plan, were you going to take them out with you?
I didn't plan that far ahead. So my idea was I'm going to put the skin on, pretend to be one of them, pretend that you guys were my prisoners, and we could escape.
Well,
But that's
but
still-
then
Yes.
you will be missing you.
Maybe I'm dead. I don't know if many people know we're here, to be fair.
You do realize that if you put someone's... Oh God, I can't believe I'm saying this. If you put someone's skin on, it will look like you've put someone's skin on. This guy is twice your size.
Like kind of yes.
Well, then maybe you are Zylrona, get on my shoulders. We get very tall.
Well, maybe you can use Velvett for that.
Maybe. But again, like I said, this was an improvised plan. I'm open to new ideas.
I look at my bag. I mean, I look through my bag to see if I can find something that could help us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's this thing here. I take out the. What was it? The name? Did we give it a name?
Of what?
You
Did it
didn't
have
give
a
it a
name?
name. I think I know what you mean.
Is it
And
what
you
it is?
Didn't give it a name. It's one of the Magus's device. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, the
Indeed,
bomb.
yeah.
Yes. It's not a bomb. Bombs don't exist.
Well, you
Yeah.
you made
Yeah.
them up. You named them. the bomb.
It needs a better name, not a bomb.
Bomba
The big
Zylrona.
boom device.
Zylrona
Big
trademark.
bomb. Yes, sure. The big bomb thing that destroyed the castle doors, the treasure room castle doors.
You do have one on you because you
Yeah.
took one from the treasure room.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at it? I can't remember if you kind of looked at it and tried to analyze it.
Yeah, we did. They explained, or
They did?
we looked at the other one that was destroyed and it had like a crystal.
Okay.
Like we
Okay.
remember that it was. I mean, I think they did explain.
Okay.
think
Could
so.
you-
I think they didn't explain, but I think you got the idea how it works from seeing the
Yes, I think it was
seeing
that.
the battlefield. Yeah.
Okay. Because technically you don't exactly know how to activate it.
Okay, well, can I investigate the thing
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
I wanna
Could you
help.
make me an investigation check with advantage if you've got help?
Oh, thank you for the help. Where's my investigation? 18.
18. That's pretty good.
I'm a pro at that now.
Yeah, you are.
Take
okay,
a look.
so the big boom device that you have in your hand right now, it's made of metal, little metallic arcs in a way, like circles. And in the middle of it, there is a piece of crystal, the same crystals that you can find in the cave, in the mine, around you. It seems to be inert when you look at it. But what you see is that at the top and the bottom of what is essentially like a small sphere, you can press two little buttons. And those two little buttons are going to impact the crystal at both ends. If you do that, the logic is that clearly when you impact it, it cracks the crystal a bit and the crystal becomes unstable. After which, as you've seen in the treasure room under the castle in Belgate, it can generate some kind of force, which we would call explosions. If we were
Booms.
in the modern world.
Big bomb.
We call it booms
Big
in
boom.
here now.
Yeah, big boom. So you think all you have to do is like press the two things and then probably throw it somewhere and hope for the best.
Okay, but okay, I'm just assuming that you told me that because I was helping you figure out how it works.
I can imagine, like, I take the thing out of my bag and then the light just gets there, like, and then we're both like analyzing
you're-
it, like, turning it over in my
Yeah,
hand,
at first-
over our head.
At first, you're looking at it upside down, and then I have to go like, oh, and you're like, oh.
Yes, the famous upside down on a sphere. Obviously, it was upside down.
Yes, but there's a correct way for the sphere.
Of course, of course.
So, okay, you have that. That, let's say, it's a very precious thing that we only have one of.
Yeah, and we can make them do more. I guess they would help
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Or
but-
I'm a pro at these now. I'm sure I can replicate it, or just maybe Ambrose can do it.
Or, like,
But-
we're going to get, like, that painter robot and the arm for Kellorn. Maybe they can do bombs as well. I mean, it's called the Boom District or whatever, right? I assume
Yeah,
it's.
boom
I
town.
assume it's literal.
Yeah.
It is.
So yeah, problem solved. This wall thing just collapses. Yes.
What do
That's
we do with them?
Yeah, that's
They
what I was about
die.
to ask. Okay, but are you sure there's not like another way? They don't really. I mean,
You were talking about skinning someone earlier, and now you're.
skinning someone that's already dead. Oh, by the way, I take some scales, even if I'm not taking the skin. You know what? I take the skin anyways.
Oh God.
No, fine. I
Okay.
take some scales out of them. Maybe
Okay.
this. They're not
The
real-
live ones?
No, the dead ones. Some scales.
You
I don't
now
know.
have some draconian scales.
Good, good. You just told us the name of the master that he never said, but fine.
You know now.
Okay.
I mean, you knowing won't change much.
Can Google it.
Sure.
They will be dead anyway soon or
Fine.
later.
But it's like, yeah, I'm
mean,
taking scales off the
guys,
dead ones. I'm not
not-
going to.
Not to interrupt your conversation, but you know, I can leave and go see my wife and my kids, and never come back, and I won't tell anyone. I swear. You could do that.
I don't believe you. I inside check anyways, but I don't believe him.
Yeah. Okay.
15.
15. Yeah, he's lying.
Right!
I mean,
You are going to give us away.
no.
Yeah, you're terrible at this.
I'm just a soldier.
Yeah, so you're going to follow whatever they told you, and they told you to like kill us, which you failed, and they tend to say on us, tell on us. Word.
No.
You're not being very convincing, dude. I'm trying to figure out a way for you not to die, and you're not helping at all.
Because you think there's a way for them not to die?
I'm thinking.
We can't take the chance to let them loose. It's already bad enough that we've killed these people and that we're gonna apparently blow up a mine. Do you really
What
want
do we
to
gain
take...
by blowing up the mine, though? We pretend that there was an accident and we escaped. Is that the plan?
Yes. No?
That's the only way to get rid of the bodies. Because if we leave now, even if we kill them and just go without tearing this place down, they will go and check for their friends that never returned. And then what will they find?
Unless they don't have friends.
They have friends. Otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten jumped in this place. I look expectantly at both of you.
I'm thinking. Let me think.
About what?
If there's another way, I'm going to the entrance of the cave to see if there's someone else. Because we fought the 2 guys that were inside and the 3 guys that followed us, but there were 5 guys following us before. So I want to see if there are, whatever, people
Words.
waiting for us outside.
Make me a perception check, please.
I'm gonna use my luck stone.
Okay. So the
Which
luck stone
adds
will give
something,
you
makes me roll
advantage.
again. Oh, okay.
It gives you advantage.
So perception, right? That I have to roll.
Yes.
Uh, 16.
16. Okay. As you go towards the entrance, and you kind of peek your head through the entrance of the mine to look around, you feel like you could do with some good luck on your side. And you remember the luck stone that was given to you by Loud. You're not
Supposed
exactly
luck stone.
certain. Well, you're not exactly certain how it works, but you basically just kind of rub it in your hand, and you feel
what she said.
this. I know, and you feel this surge of not exactly energy. It's more of a sensation, like nothing is out of your reach right now.
And my hair goes yellow
Um,
and spiky up.
No,
And there's
because
like
that's
like energy
copyrighted.
lines around me.
No, that's also copyrighted. But you feel this surge of, this sensation that you are. Everything is within reach, basically. However, as you start looking around and you see a few people outside, but they seem to be busy doing their own thing, not really looking in your direction or in the direction of the mine. There are people out, that's for sure.
But none of them seem like they're waiting for
no,
us.
they are.
Or
They're
thing.
workers. They are workers. They're miners, and they're going about their day. And the entrances to the mines are kind of like far apart from each other, and you don't see anyone that seems to be exactly looking for you. You do not see. I'm pretty sure you do not see the other 2 people that were following you this morning. However, this feeling that you had as you used your luckstone, there's something else behind it, and you're not sure what it is. And the sensation is replaced by foreboding in a way, like almost like you're afraid of
Probably.
what might come next.
Probably just angry.
Maybe you just need a Kit Kat.
Does that exist in here?
No.
Sad. But I go back
You can get
to.
a ye olde Kit Kat.
I'll go back to the others.
Hmm?
So,
Yeah, doesn't
I
matter.
don't think that there's anyone outside working for. I mean, there are people outside, like the workers and whatever. But I think like these 3 guys that came in after us were the only ones that came in after us, and the other 2 are still where they went. Which I assume is to the boss's place.
That's where you saw them last, yes.
Yeah.
They can still come later on.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying whatever we are going to do, we need to do it.
I will look away as I kind of whisper, kind of say, well, it's just killed him then.
But what if we take them at knife point without no one noticing us? Then we knock them out and we tie them up and we keep them in the other guy's house. I forgot his name. Forgot everyone's names. The guy that we said from the hole.
Odin.
Odin.
Or Odin with an R.
Odin.
I'm not going to remember that.
I know.
That's a lot of what ifs.
And it's also counting by the fact that I was going to be strong enough to carry people that are not knocked out.
And that they don't escape or something else happens, all the while involving someone else.
Hey, we saved them from the hole. It was
I will slit the guy's throat.
okay.
The one that's
The one that has
Yep.
a wife and kids.
the
The fake
Okay.
wife and kids.
Probably fake, yeah. Let's just say that.
I'm pretty sure that they're not fake though.
Sure.
No, they are,
You
they are
approach the guy. You approach the guy who, unlike his companion who's still alive, he is awake, and he see you approaching with your knife out, and there's a moment where I'm guessing Benevolence doesn't want to look at him too much.
Oh, I'm not.
Uh,
I'm looking at his throat. I'm not looking at his eyes at all.
So you don't see this, but I'm still going to tell you. You can't see it, but in his eyes, when you approach him with your knife out, there is a moment where you could see a weird mix of fear, now that he's faced with his death, of, in a way, regrets. You're not sure regrets for what, but regrets nonetheless.
Being a weird leader person.
And maybe. And as Benevolence plunges her knife in his throat, the same knife that was offered to her by her dad. What is going through her head? What is she thinking? What is she feeling?
Oh,
Nothing. She is completely disconnected from herself. She's watching herself do this from where she's, well, technically still on the map. And she watches herself get up, pull out the knife, move towards the guy, look at the neck, and she watches her slash.
That's bad. Does that happen to Benevolence a lot? That's dispersonalization. You need therapy. for that.
This is the conclusion, I believe, of a very long week where, despite her smiles and her, optimistic, happy self, ever since that damn reception, she's been going downhill mentally.
like with my mace on my shoulder, you
Oh,
know,
no. Oh, cool,
the
that's cool.
explosion behind, like yeah, like to me.
Cool rabbits
Well,
don't look
that
at
was
explosions.
really cool, Zylrona. Indeed, that's going on the comics, and I take note of that.
I just want you to understand that right now, where there was a frozen statue of a dragonborn looking person, there is now shards of ice with bits of flesh and congealed blood and general just fleshy goo.
Yeah, but it was cool. So
Yeah, I'm just saying.
so it's okay.
I'm trying to build an atmosphere here.
Yes, I'm taking note of that to put in the comics. In the next issue of the comics, I very awkwardly move past Benevolence and the dead body that she's next to, and go in the cave and just try to take the things that were in there, like the treasure and whatever is in there. Just
Oh,
like,
in the secret room?
in the
Yeah,
secret
sure.
room, because there was a little hole that Zylrona did to
Yeah.
peek inside. I'll
Yeah.
just go in my. I cast my mage hand that I have, just in case I don't get my hand stuck in there. I cast my mage hand, so I touch my tattoo, which shines next to my ear, and like I use my mage hand to take out whatever's in there, which I don't know what it is, but I'm taking that. All while trying not to be awkward, but it's awkward because Benevolence is having a breakdown, and Zylrona's like, "Woo!"
Just before that, Benevolence, you wanted to say something, I think.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
no,
you did.
It wasn't out like over the table thing. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Go for it. Are you sure you don't want to tell us? Now I want to know.
Well, I was just about to say that if I'm being honest, I think Benevolence killed that guy maybe a second before Zylrona did. And I just
Zylrona was,
like,
was rolling her
lean
eyes
up to
like,
it.
"Ugh."
I don't do it.
Are you basing that on the fact that she just did a home run with someone's
Yeah.
golden face?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I think Benevolence just
You know what?
panicked.
I think your logic is sound.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I think
all
so
of
too.
this mental trauma with Benevolence and the way you described everything made it look like Benevolence was Alice in Wonderland, which is very fitting because she keeps being followed by a rabbit and a cat everywhere.
I mean, you said it.
In Wonderland.
I did entirely plagiarize
Wonderland,
Alice
though?
in Wonderland.
I mean,
That's
if
it.
you think about the story, like Benevolence's story, she did
Yeah.
like kind of popped up here.
But you didn't
Oh
follow
my
Zylrona.
God.
You didn't follow Zylrona directly.
You don't know that?
I mean, you don't know that.
There might be a couple of bounty hunters and we don't know.
Oh my god!
We're back.
Anyway, yeah.
What do I get out of the cave?
Sorry, Dandelion. You use your mage hand. It's not too hard to get what's inside the little chest in the sort of secret compartment that was hidden behind the caved-in wall. You get about. You'd have to count it to be sure, but you get.
Yeah, let's say I
about-
count it later, but just tell me so I take note of
but
that.
you get about
Yeah.
like 300 gold
Okay.
in gold pieces.
I took it. I know you guys killed everyone, but I took the gold. Which, if we are being honest, it's the hardest part. So
Lorna's just having a mental breakdown of her own over there.
Do I just see like Dandelion putting like a lot of gold inside? I don't know. Filling his clothes with gold.
I think I'm not counting it now. I'm just taking the chest. Let's say I
Oh,
go to
God.
Benevolence. I'm like, sorry. Take like the backpack.
Who's
from-
awkward now?
Take the backpack from her and I pat her on the head. Like, you're gonna be fine.
Aww.
and then I put the chest in the backpack just because we can just go around with the chest on us.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, just so you know, you get the 300 gold in gold pieces. You get like a fistful of like precious gems, probably worth altogether 100 gold,
Okay.
and you get like about 5 little crystals, like the ones that are
Oh.
being mined in the mine.
Okay. So now I have 15 because I had 10. Okay.
Yeah,
And gems.
just so you know, that's what's in the
worth.
chest.
I
You can
keep the
see
gems
it.
to myself though. the chest goes on the thing.
Sure.
Gems worth. You said 150 or whatever gold coins, right?
No, just 100.
100. Okay.
Yeah, come on,
Okay.
just gems.
And then I put the backpack back on Benevolence. Like, okay, there you go.
Little pat again, or
Yeah.
are we doing this again? Or...
No, but I actually go like, are you okay?
Can we please leave?
Sure. Maybe okay, fine. Benevolence, maybe don't look. I start pushing bodies towards the place where we're showing the bomb.
Oh wait. Where would be the best place to do it? I look around. Can I do one?
Yeah, sure.
Check,
Make
guess.
me investigation check because I'm guessing you're looking for something specific, like a
The
point
best
where
place.
it would, yeah, intelligence investigation in this case.
Do you need help? I help.
Sure, you have advantage on this one.
Oh. So, I'm going to say it because I think it will be funny. The first one would be a 6, and the second one is a 21.
Okay.
Oh.
So as usual, but now the Zylrona is looking in the exact opposite way or she should, and then Elias just goes there and turns her head to the maybe there.
Pretty much. Pretty much, I think. I think that's what's happening. Zylrona is basically looking at the floor, and Dandelion has to come behind her and like turn her head up like up, so that you can actually look at the ceiling where it makes more sense to look for a weak point. Zylrona, on a 21, a very, very low score of 21.
What?
I'm sorry, the DC to beat on a cave is 50. And
Yes,
therefore-
it's about 50, but it's fine. I'll give you something. You look around and, well, you know the expression, like a chain is as strong as its weakest link. It's an expression. It's the same for a mine. There is you think you found a weak point where if you manage to create a cave-in at that point of the mine, you might be able to actually like make the mine cave in completely everywhere. Where basically, if you look at it, they've supported the ceiling with wooden beams to ensure that like the points where rocks could fall would be supported. However, if you manage to get rid of that, you'd be fine, and the thing would entirely cave in. But you would have to run fast. Because like once it starts, it's a chain reaction of just caving in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I placed the bomb where it should be. I placed it gently where it should be, and then I start bringing the bodies close.
Oh my god!
To make sure that it will fall there. Like, yes?
Oh, it's predicting. You're predicting. Okay. I understand what you're doing now.
Yes. And then I look at it like, yes, good job.
Sounds looks good.
My masterpiece.
Yeah, and I'm like, yep. Yeah, okay, my job here is done. The bomb's there.
Yeah, she does that thing where she
Direction.
like claps her hands off the dirt and like, yeah.
Yeah.
Carolina, do you want to multi-class Zylrona into an artificer?
Please
No.
do.
It feels like it. Feels like it.
And do you want to keep one of the kidneys to make something? I mean, I don't know. You seem to be a psychopath now, so I'm just helping you RP that.
She's
part.
just-
Okay.
I'm going to make Zylrona's business card, okay? Just wait.
Yes,
Wait.
please.
You need something.
please do.
You need something done. Call me. Doesn't matter what it is.
Just
I'll
call me. I
do
will
it.
do it. As long as I can keep a part of it. It's fine.
But actually, don't call because I don't like phone calls, so just text.
Yeah, just text.
Send one of those weird birds.
This
Yeah.
human being, do not call me.
Now we should run.
No, okay, so there needs to be some sort of contact or something to trigger the explosion. I think we should throw the bomb. or
Wait.
shoot
Do
Something
we
into
know?
the bomb.
Do we know? Again, that's over the table. But do we know if the explosion is like immediate, or like does it like I don't know, a 10-second before it explodes, or a minute? Like
Maybe we should count as it if it's immediate, just in case.
I would say you have no way of knowing that.
okay.
So let's just count like it's
Because
immediate.
technically, the last time it was used, you didn't actually saw them in use. You saw the result of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say you don't know. The only thing you did was hear the explosion underneath you
Okay.
And the rumbling.
and the rumbling.
So, like, I think, not wanting to cast shade on no one, but I'm the fastest one. So I think the two of you should go closer to the entrance. I throw whatever I have to throw to the bomb, and then I try to run and catch up with you guys.
How good is your aim?
Depends if I have to use strength or dexterity.
It's technically
This language you speak is
Yeah.
It's very strange.
I am going to look past your metagaming because there's a rumbling in the air,
Oh my God.
and it would technically be dexterity because this is a thrown weapon.
Okay, then it's very good, Zylrona, usually.
Confidence.
You saw me kill the guy with the crossbow through your ears, and he didn't even hit your ears, only a bit. So it's fine.
If you need help, you know who to call.
Oh, you. But you're
No,
going to have me.
business!
You're going to have me pay you for helping.
Zylrona.
I don't. Do you work for free?
Well, but we are friends.
You're weird.
You are going to be
I
in my
live.
comics books. Don't you do it for
I
exposure?
live.
Guys, please, can we go?
I live.
Sure.
Yes.
Fine.
Oh, yeah.
I want to throw I want to throw one
Wait,
of my.
wait.
Okay.
Let me just put Zylrona and Benevolence there, and Dandelion and Velvett.
Velvett can go with them.
Guessing,
Yeah, Velvett can already be.
yeah,
with them.
whatever. I'm guessing you're around here. You put all the bodies. Let's say that it was around here. That it was a nice pile of bodies. Look at that.
Yay!
For some reason, there are one too many. It's
Well, I mean, one is in pieces, so.
I
guess.
And there was a loose head. I don't know if Zylrona is keeping or not.
Oh,
There
no.
was a head, yeah.
Oh no, I forgot about the head.
You can take it. You still have time.
No,
No, maybe not.
Okay.
Nevertheless, don't cut
It's a
people's
big
dreams.
head.
Don't take people's dreams away.
Throw this damn thing away, please!
Where are we going after this? I turn to Benevolence.
What? Sorry?
Where are we going after this?
Well, if
Do
we
we-
if we pretend that the mines caved in while we were in and we barely escaped, I guess we should go to the headquarters and talk to someone, maybe get more information.
Oh yes, security report.
Yep.
Yes, I will mention this.
Sure.
How unfortunate.
Zylrona writes more on the report. Can I throw the thing? And
Yes.
he echoes, can I throw the thing?
All over Sunder Springs. Can I throw the thing?
The thing. The thing.
I do a cool baseball move and I throw the bomb at the thing and immediately use my feline agility to run away.
Kobe.
Okay, so I need two things. One, a dexterity attack, technically speaking, at disadvantage,
Why?
because the wonderful luck stone that you had is actually a cursed luck stone. It's a cursed magical object, which
Couldn't
knows
bitch.
it couldn't just be a normal thing.
disadvantage. No,
The
because you won
bitch.
against her, so she gave you a cursed magical object because she's funny like that.
Wait.
Zylrona, I ate all of your friends. They're all terrible.
So you
Wait.
you have-
Wait. You said that because they won against her, she gave. But
Yeah.
wasn't it the price? Like
it was.
the goal was to beat her, but if you beat her, she fuck you up.
Yeah.
Well, she
Good.
Look, loud is a bit mischievous, maybe. You know, mischievous.
Oh,
I hate
mischievous, yes, but I would say bitch
Yeah, whatever.
first and foremost.
Not because
Your
she
bitch
she
is
can
someone
take
else's prankster.
the fact that I was better at her and I've got her cheating.
You cheated.
Even though I was about to cheat as well. But
If you had lost against her, she would actually given you a normal magical item.
What the
By
f-
the way.
that was
So-
not in the rules. She didn't explain the rules properly.
If we see her again,
She's a bit of a prankster. It's fine. So you do have disadvantage on your next two rolls when you use the luck stone.
Which
Just
is,
so you know.
She's
do I have
fine.
to roll to run away as well?
it's funny.
You will have to, roll to run away after that.
Okay.
But you have the feline agility, so it should be fine. But first, make me your dexterity attack with
Just
the
the dexterity, 12.
12? Yeah, okay, that's enough. You're not really trying to, it's not about aiming so much as it is about like putting the bomb somewhere where it works. And it's a large zone. So you do just activate the thing by clicking the two buttons on each end. And you can see the crystal immediately like cracking in the center. And you know that it's becoming unstable because you can see it's kind of shining very intensely, so all of a sudden. And you can just hear the little tick-tick as it cracks.
I immediately
cracks.
try to run and do that thing Cats do where I run a bit in the same place before I actually start running where I want to go.
Of course you do. You throw the thing. You manage to kind of get it where you need it to be. You're not exactly certain how long you have, and I am going to ask you let's call it a dexterity saving throw, because you are running from an explosion, technically speaking. So you have disadvantage on that one.
Fuck's sakes.
Well, it's still a 22.
Jesus.
Sure. Rogues. Just saying.
That's fun like that.
Fucking rogues. Yeah, you managed to. I mean, you had a feline agility anyway.
Gotta go
on.
fast.
So yeah. You basically
Fast as
do
fuck.
a
Fast as fuck, boy.
sanic.
Fast as fuck, boy!
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Still fast as fuck, boy. Come get some. I don't think you have any idea how fast I really am.
Anyway, so you are now outside, and behind you, the mine is collapsing in on itself, and you can see just a massive cloud of dust and just dust being rising behind you and enveloping you as you are running out, and you see a lot of people coming towards you.
I fall on my knees and throw up.
Understandable.
I just stand there, like, look at Benevolence, like, yeah.
I have the zoomies running around because I'm so
Oh
fast.
my god! Oh my god! The chaos of this scene.
Well, we are chaotic 20.
When my zoomies pass, I stop in front of someone.
Do they ever though?
They'll come back in the middle of the night. It's fine.
When you're running from your nightmares and not sleeping.
Yes, and then you bonk me in the head. It's what happens.
Why does it just sound so creepy when Zylrona says that? Because I am your nightmare. Anyway, so yeah, you are outside. Actually, I'm going to change maps because it doesn't make sense to have this one on.
Yeah, I stop my zoomies right in front of a guy. Or whatever, or a girl, or someone that's there. Say, there's a cave in. There are people there.
There are people inside?
Yes.
Oh shit! And you see that a lot of people they're used to it. They're clearly very, very used to mines collapsing or cave-ins. And you see that they're already kind of organizing themselves, and you see a lot of people saying, "Don't go near the mines. We need to wait for it to finish caving in." Basically, don't get squished by a rock, etc. That kind of thing. And you see a lot of people already taking tools with them to be ready to excavate as many rocks as they can once the collapse stops. The guy you are talking to is a dwarf, and he seems a bit nervous, like on edge, basically. And he goes, "Are you okay?"
I mean, I kind of had this thing where I had to run around for a bit. I don't know why. Sometimes I have that. But
is that because of a head wound? Do you need infirmary?
Well, we could use some healing, indeed.
Okay, well, we have an infirmary in the boss's headquarters. It's in the second floor. So, if you or your are they with you? The other two?
Yeah, we are the security inspectors. Zylrona, tell them about the security failures you saw.
The safety. Oh.
Safety, yes.
Zylrona has
And
a lot to
you
say.
can see,
Safety visits.
as you can see, it was a good thing that we came.
Well, it's kind of a bad time, but for us anyway.
Yes,
Those?
it will go in the reports. I have a lot to say.
Zylrona doesn't fuck around about reports.
He does not.
You see that the sort of nervousness and on edginess that he was feeling is kind of mixing with stress of a different nature. And he goes, "Well, it's but as you can see, we are organizing very quickly a rescue, and we'll go in as soon as it's safe to do so." Well, you said there were people inside, didn't you?
Well, we watched the ceiling fall on them, so I don't think you need to hurry all that much.
Well,
Yeah,
I help
looks
Benevolence up
yellow.
and say, Benevolence, can you whisper to Eric? You can just talk as little as you can, please.
I take my notebook out and wait. Do I use a pen? A pencil? Okay.
Quill.
And I like, like
I love that you
Like
asked
on
yourself this
the-
question at session 17.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what do I use to write? Sorry.
Yeah.
I guess
Like,
pens
pencil
don't exist,
and
but
like,
pencils
I
exist.
what?
I guess pens don't exist, but pencils do
Yes.
exist.
No,
Yes.
well, you could use a quill. You have a quill, basically.
I guess. Okay, so and
Yeah.
I like knock it on my notebook like. So, what is the survival rate around here for cave-ins?
It's
Job, I love it.
it's pretty good, to be fair. I mean, we are very reactive. As
From
you can see,
1 to 10?
at least an 8. And he
Seems,
kind of
seems
looks
too
at
high.
you to see if you like this answer.
8, huh?
Do you look like
Oh.
you like the answer or not?
No. and
I'd
I
say maybe
write
even-
something down. I'm like,
I'd
so
say, I'd say 8.59 actually. 9. Yes, 9.
really.
We only had
So I'm sorry.
one death since we opened, so it's pretty good.
And how many people got stuck inside?
Oh, a lot.
And one death. And are the others completely okay, or just
Oh no, they lost an
missing?
arm. Or,
Yes, I
mean,
see.
no, they're
I
fine,
see.
because we have very good clerics in the infirmary, and they do.
And they can
do some very
regrow
good
a
job.
whole
No,
arm.
They can't!
no,
Haha, I know for a fact they can't.
no, they can't. No.
That's why I need a robot arm.
What's is
Irrelevant.
it with you?
I am the boss of the security team.
Somehow. Thank you for your answers. Thank you for
No
your
problem.
answers. I will take them into consideration.
Are
What
you
is
sure
your
you're
name?
all right.
Your name?
My name? Well, it's you see him looking around, and he looks at a gnome who's also like him, a miner here. You see him looking at that gnome and then looking back, and he goes, Zanbis.
Sunbase.
Yeah.
Can
yeah.
I see
Weird
your
name for-
minor
Yeah,
cards?
yeah.
Weird name for a
We
dwarf.
don't have that here. We don't do minor cards.
You don't have that.
Another
I
thing to go
see.
under. Another thing to go under.
I write it down.
It's because I lost mine in the mines actually. Mine in the mines, you know. There's, yeah.
I see.
Zanbis.
Okay, I interrupt. I'm like, maybe we should go talk to
NDIS.
your boss before more stuff happens. And like, yeah, maybe we should go and hurry up for more things collapse. Or
I'm sorry, but are you sure you do you need the infirmary?
We'll just do the
You were
we'll
throwing up.
we'll just I'm taking it to the infirmary. It's fine.
Okay, well, it's on the second floor inside the building. Just so you know, just ask at the reception. Like she will direct you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
The rumbling behind you stops, and you can see that the cave-in seems to have stopped. It seems to be stabilized, basically. And the guy who you are talking to, who is definitely called Zanbis,
Which is a gnome name, which is weird for a
which
dwarf.
is a gnome name, which is fine. Maybe he has gnome parents. I don't know. Is pointing at the at a kind of a, it looks like a tower in a way, a very it's round obviously and kind of bulbous in the middle, and you can see that they have like little balconies all around it on the upper floors, but that's the building he's pointing to, which seems to be the headquarters of the mining company. And that's where he is pointing. You can see a few people coming out of the building, actually, to try and see what's happening outside.
I guess we go inside then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside, I mean, you know, it's a very simple building, nothing too fancy or extravagant. And at the back of it, so it's round, obviously, At the back of it, you can see 2 stairs going up, and they are sort of hugging the wall. And at the foot of those stairs, in between the two, there is a desk, and behind that desk there is a kind of old, but it's hard to say, gnomish woman who seems a bit disheveled and nervous. You see, like, she has wide eyes as she's looking around, and she seems to be the not secretary, the receptionist of the place. And as you approach, she goes, "Oh my god! Oh, hi. Are you okay? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, we need to talk to your boss. Yes, we're fine. We just need to talk to your boss.
Now?
Yes, there was a cave-in. And we are the
Yes, that's what I'm
and we
saying.
are the security inspectors.
Oh my god! Okay. Yes. Okay, boss. And you see her reaching for something on the desk, and you can see that she has a small crystal, which is kind of inside, or rather on top of a kind of wooden plaque with a brass inlay in it. And she taps it. It seems to come alive, basically. And in it, you hear her say, "Sir, the safety inspectors are here. They want to see you." And after like a few seconds, you hear a voice coming back from the crystal, saying, "No." "Yeah, yes, yeah." "Okay, let them come in then, I guess. Yeah, let them come in." Yeah, immediately." And she touches the crystal again. It goes off, basically. And she tells you it's on the 3rd floor. Yeah, you can't miss it. It's the big office at the end of the corridor. Do any of you need the infirmary, or are we good? Were you hurt? Were you?
We need to
Fine.
talk to your... We will go to the infirmary when we, later. We need to talk to your
Okay,
boss now.
it's on the 2nd floor. Just so you know. But you can go up.
Your boss is not on... Where's your boss?
Third
Third,
floor.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's
At
go
the end
there,
of
I guess.
of the corridor. Okay. Whew, I'm sorry, I'm hyperventilating. And she lets you go up the stairs. You reach the
Alrighty.
third. You reach the 3rd floor, and as she said, it's easy to find because on the 3rd floor you see a few offices in there. But at the very end of the corridor, there's a big office, which is clearly the boss's office. And I'm guessing you go there and knock on the door.
No, burst inside.
You burst inside. Okay. You burst inside, and the boss, who is a dwarf, is sat behind a desk, which is in front of a big sort of bay window at the back. And immediately on your right, when you enter, there is another desk with a young-ish dragonborn woman, who, well, I'm not sure who she is, but she seems to be there. And the boss, okay, hello.
Hey! We're the security team. Sent by the
Yeah.
king to see the security things of your...
Safety.
Safety.
Yes.
The safety team,
Okay.
yes. We have a lot to discuss. A lot of problems in
I'm
here.
not sure. Were you in the cave-in?
Indeed.
Because you look a bit dusty.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay, are you okay? Are you good?
For now, yes.
What do you think?
No, I'm not asking. Just physically, are you? Just trying to make sure. That's all.
Not
Look,
exactly.
we're here to do our job, and our job is to make sure this kind of thing don't happen.
Our job is to do whatever our job is to do.
As it
Okay,
turns
well,
out, as I have pointed out before, there's a lot of safety issues.
I know.
and-
Yes.
You
I
know!
would like to see the previous reports. Do you have them?
And you see him turning to the young dragonborn woman at the entrance. And he says, you can see with Yalden, my assistant. I'm sure she can give you the reports if that's what you want. And Yalden looks at you, Zylrona, and she goes, "Hello. I
Hello.
can certainly give you the reports, of course. Which one would you like?
Well, the last report about this mine, if you have it.
Mine number one?
Exactly.
Certainly." And you see her reaching inside her desk in a drawer, and she gets a report out, which she gives to you. As you are reading it, because I'm guessing you want to read it,
Yes.
could you please make me a perception check?
While Zylrona is doing that, I want to do an insight check on this whole situation between the boss and the lizard. See if I can pick up weird between them, like some looks or some,
Yeah.
non-verbal cues between.
Oh, okay. Make me an insight check.
Insight check, right?
No, you is at the
Yes.
Never makes an insight check.
Sorry. What is for me?
perception.
Perception. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. So 16.
I got a
Okay,
16. I got a 16 as well in the.
Oh,
16?
damn.
You got a 16
Okay.
as well.
And I didn't do anything.
Okay. Benevolence is like staring into the
Are you
abyss.
looking around for a bucket to throw up again?
No, I'm just listening to this conversation.
Mhm.
I want to get to the bottom of this crystal shit.
On your insight check, you don't think. You look at them both, and there's nothing that immediately seems weird between them. He's the boss man, and she seems to be his assistant. But you don't see necessarily like weird little looks between them or anything. However, there is maybe something behind the boss man's eyes. Bit of a weird expression in there that you can kind of read, but it's fleeting. On your perception, could you remind me of the result?
16.
16. The inspection is about mine 1, as you asked.
Fuck.
The first thing you see is that the inspection is signed Yaldan, which is the name of the Dragonborn lady. This report is dated, dates back from like about a month and a half. And in this inspection report, she says that the mine is kind of unstable, and it has to close down. And they seem to think that it might get the veins of crystals in there might get depleted soon, and basically that's why they had to close it down. And while you're reading, you can see that Yaldan is basically looking at you with sort of a half smile. And she says, "Everything to your convenience, I hope. If you have any questions."
Yes. You
Please.
were the one who did the last inspection, if
Yes,
I'm
I am.
correct. So you decided that it wasn't secure for safe.
Mm-hmm. There was a bit of a cave-in inside, bit
Yes,
of a wall. That
we
prevented
did see
us-
that.
You did. Well, I thought that maybe we needed to close it down.
And then what?
Try to
Reminds me of those kids that are
reinforce
just like, and then what? And then what? And then what?
Try to make it more secure and reopen it.
And what did you do to make it more secure? Because obviously that was not very
Well,
secured.
the travels didn't
What did
start
you
yet.
do? And I look at the
Not
boss.
the travel,
I
sorry.
look at the boss and
work
see if the boss answers.
didn't start yet. The busman goes, yeah, as she's saying, we didn't start working on it yet. We have other minds.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
Some
We
of them
were-
are closed.
yeah, we were told that some are closed. Could you tell us
Mm-hmm.
which mines are closed? How many?
Yeah, sure.
And the
It
reason
was,
why they closed down, of course.
Of course, yes. No, it was mine one, as you know, because of a previous a small cave-in inside, and we thought it was better to close it down just to be safe. There is mine 5, if I remember correctly. Again, safety issues in there, and then we have mine 6 and 7. Those two, I think, just the crystals were. We had some problems with the crystals inside, and as you know, they can be a bit volatile when they are damaged. And then there's mine 10, which we also had to close down because I was told it wasn't safe yet either.
By who?
You were told?
Yeah, by who? Who told you?
Well, by Yalan, she's the one doing the inspection reports.
Do you have the inspection reports of the other mines that we can consult?
Yes, of course. And again, she reaches inside her desk and gives you the other inspection reports, the 4 of them. Again, if you just like skim through and look at it, mine 5, unsafe, risk of collapse, signed Yaldan, a bit after mine 1 closed. Mine 6, 7, and 10, same thing. And for one of them, she's saying that basically the crystals seem to be damaged, and they are afraid that it might explode. So they thought it would be better to close it for now, just to be safe. Sometimes you just see like some of the veins are depleted, and they need to close it down just to give it time to regrow. Basically, the crystals have this ability. But all of the reports are basically they are following each other by like about a week or something. And they all seem to have closed down and haven't reopened yet. And they're all signed by Yaldan.
May I ask why you decided to do the reports on every mine? I suppose, are there reports of the other mines that are not closed?
Of course, yes. This is my job as the assistant.
And the assistant's
And
supposed to
when
assist.
you start
the boss.
working here as an assistant, and do you have the qualifications to do the inspection?
I knew this was going to come up. I knew it. I knew Zylrona was going to ask her qualifications to do the inspection. I could hear it in my head even before it was told.
Well, I have been working for the company for a long time. And I can't remember exactly how long. And as for the inspections, it is one of my duties. I
Was
do
it
go around.
always your duty since you started here?
Yes, of course. I need to make sure that all the mines are secure and safe to try and prevent as many accidents as possible.
And what is the oldest report? Did she just like give me like a stack of reports, or like just the ones that I asked for?
Oh, just the ones that you asked for.
Ah, fuck.
That's for the others, I guess.
Can I see the old reports of the mines to see the evolution of the safety issues that were previously found?
Of course, yes. And this time she gets out a massive box with a lot of reports
Oh,
inside.
boy.
You can see that basically she's doing kind of an annual report on the safety of the mines. So most of them, so the ones you have are for this year, and then there are some reports for last year, etc., etc. as for the evolution, I mean, you know, sometimes mines get depleted. You can see the same reasons coming back. Mines are depleted. Well, the veins of crystals are depleted. There was a bit of a risk of collapse, and it needed some more support beams in there, that kind of thing. It's always kind of the same reasons why they might close down a mine or a section of the mine.
But
You know what? Make me an investigation check, please.
Investigation. 15.
15. There's one thing that's just a bit weird. Is that in the previous reports, they didn't necessarily close down the mines. They isolated sections of it if they were unsafe. It seems to be a new thing to entirely close down a mine.
Okay, I point that out. Could you explain?
Yes.
Explain,
we've had
Monica, explain.
We had some accidents, and we thought it would be better to reinforce our safety measures. I'm sure you can understand being a safety inspector.
What type of accidents that didn't happen before? That suddenly started happening all over this year?
No, it's just we might have closed down a section, isolated a section of the mine that would collapse, and then we didn't isolate it well enough, so some people got a rock on the face or were trapped in a new collapse that we didn't anticipate. So now it is my philosophy that we should close down the mines, just to be extra careful.
I see. I understand the reasoning behind that.
You know, these moments are like annoying me because it's not leading nowhere. I have a plan. It's better than the skin plan, I promise.
Wait.
Do you say that out loud?
Do you say that out loud?
I would tell you the plan, but I already used all the messages that I can use because my magic has like a limit. Yeah, so I'm going to pretend that I'm feeling sick. I need to go to the clerics or whatever, like the infirmary. I start thinking, I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit dizzy and sick. I think my Zylrona and my intern, Benevolence, they can both take it from here. I need to go to the infirmary, I think.
Oh, sure, yeah. But it's on the second floor.
Okay.
Do you need someone to?
No,
come with
it's
you?
fine. It's fine. It's just I'll. It's fine. I'll be right back. I'll just see what they have to say.
Are you sure? Because you do look a bit sick.
What?
Excuse me? What do you say?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can go myself. And as I leave, I wink at Zylrona and Benevolence for them to be aware that I'm about to do
not looking
something.
at you.
Well, I still wink. If you don't, I wink just.
I guess, could you both make me an insight check? Benevolence and Zylrona.
Well, good thing I'm going to fail. 7.
An insight check, yes.
19.
19?
See?
Zylrona. He winked at you, that's weird. So either like that kind of into you,
Oh no.
which is really weird, or they have something in their eye. You're not sure. Maybe it's a weird spasm. Maybe they were like hurt during the cave-in. You're not, you're starting to think, maybe they were actually hurt. Oh no. Benevolence, clearly they have a plan. They have a plan, and as much as it's hard to do, you have to trust them.
Well, if they have a plan and it's just like the skin plan, I am worried.
You can see in my face that it's better than the skin plan.
You can't on the 19th.
On your standards, yes. Your standards were to take someone's skin and pretend to be them when they're clearly like look like some. Well, anyways, let's just.
But I am an actor.
Yes, but that doesn't mean like the skin would just still flippy flop around you.
That's why Zylrona was going to go on top.
Oh my god! I'm just
That's what she
I'm
said.
already. My god.
How do you even wear the skin of someone
Oh,
else?
no, I don't want to know.
We would figure it out. I guess we'll never figure it
Well,
out
that's an
now.
interesting question. I haven't answered. No.
Okay, so I leave.
I guess we never know.
I don't know if you want to go with me now or do you want to go with them and do something before.
Let's go with you for now.
So what I do is I pretend to go to the clerics, I guess. Something is the infirmary. Instead of going to the infirmary, I go down next to the secretary. Not next to the secretary, like on the stairs still in the area where she can hear me, but she can't see me.
So she can hear you but don't see you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Could
like around the corner or whatever.
Well, no, it's fine. You don't need to make a.
And then I am going to use my actor feat to copy the voice of the lady I just heard.
Okay.
And tell her like, hey, yeah, so dear, can you please go to the cave that just collapsed and make a report of what happened? The boss really needs it. ASAP. Right now, as you can. Chop chop.
Could you make me? I guess it would be a deception check at advantage
Sure.
because of the feat.
Well, it was a 17 and an 18, so with the...
Yeah, it's fine. No,
25.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She's just a receptionist. You see her like straightening up, like she just received an electric shock, and she goes, "Yes, oh yeah," and she goes away. She's basically just running, and you can hear the tippy tap of her feet on the floor as she just goes away. Goes outside.
Okay, so while she leaves really fast, I pick up the phone that I saw her use earlier.
The crystal.
The crystal, whatever. I pick it up.
You have such weird language than the lion.
It's weird.
Very
It's
progressive.
out of this
Friendly.
world.
And I call to the boss, like I saw her do before. I say, boss, I copy her voice like I did
Okay.
with all the now. They're saying in the cave that they need your assistant to go there and help report on the cave. They say it's really urgent that she needs to go there. There are a lot of dead bodies.
Make me another deception check, please.
Go, Dandelion.
20. Not natural, but it's a 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's enough, I guess. I mean, the DC was 31, but it's fine. You hear the answer coming through the crystal again, and he says, "Yeah, sure, I can send her now, I guess." You think you're good?
Okay, so I just hide until she passes, and then I go to the infirmary.
Okay. Oh, you're still going to the infirmary?
Oh, yeah,
because
I
you love clerics.
No, but I have so little HP. Might as well go there and get healed. I have like 8 HP. So
You know what? Yes. Okay. Back in the office. After a while you are, still kind of like discussing things and looking at reports and etc. You hear the voice of the receptionist coming on the crystal that the boss has on his desk, and you see Yaldan kind of raising an eyebrow, but the boss tells her, "Well, you have to go." So she stands up and she goes, "Well, it was certainly very interesting to meet you, and if you'll excuse me, it would seem that I have some duties to attend to." And she leaves through the door, and you can just hear in the corridor, like going down the stairs, etc. And you are alone with the boss dude.
She's with them, isn't she?
You mean Yaldan?
Mm-hmm.
And you are? You're not safety inspectors, are you?
I mean, Zylrona kind of is.
She is now. If she wasn't before, she surely is
She
now.
is now.
Let her put a little safety boots and helmet on.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
the yellow plastic helmet.
Like Zylrona is like,
I
Wait,
just say-
how would your ears fit?
I think I would make like cuts for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And
goes
a
against
vest. The vest.
Oh yeah, we can get this fluorescent.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if
Vest.
you're looking for a job, and you don't know what to do, I'd be happy. You seem to be very thorough, but you're not the safety guys, are you?
We were sent by the Chamberlain.
Malbec?
Mm-hmm.
Only okay. Well then, I guess I can trust you. Can I?
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Man, it's a weird city here. You have no idea.
Oh,
She is with them.
Yeah.
She is. She is, and they kind of took over the mines and the company, and I don't know what to do anymore. Like I don't know what they're doing exactly.
So
But
they are the
some
one responsible
strange
for the
things.
mines closing down, and the crystals not being able to be used.
Yeah. Well, some of the dragon. Let me say this first because it makes me sound like a racist when I say that. So, some of the dragonborns working.
I mean, if
here-
you have to say this first,
I know, but it's just I'm trying to preface what I'm going to say because
please,
it's not about racism, you know. It's about
Sure,
look. Some
give
of the
us- yeah.
dragonborns that went into some of the mines, when they came back, they were different.
different.
And well, that's the weird thing. They didn't look different. Well, they kind of looked different, but not that much. But their behavior was pretty fucking different, you know. And when that happened about a month and something ago, that's when they started doing certain things and closing down the mines and basically just taking over the mining company. I don't know why, and I know that they're trying to take the crystals, but what for? You don't really need to.
And you couldn't do anything as the boss because
Because they have me followed, and they are going to kill my family if I do. That was very clear.
The usual, right? I see.
Yeah.
Do you need a
Some of my
bodyguard?
workers have been followed. Oh, I had some mercenaries. I did. I took some money out, and I tried to have some mercenaries, but they killed him.
Weak.
Well, I guess they were. You get what you pay for. And then I went to see the mayor because you know who do I go to? But then
if you need the guard,
starting to
Zylrona
think.
is going to do it for you.
Zylrona is a god, security agent. She does it all. She does it all. Text
The thing
her.
is- Text her.
If you call, it's immediately called off. She
Oh
immediately
god.
said
This
no.
is starting to sound like lonely woman in your area or something.
It does. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It does. But yeah, no,
Moving on.
it's just I did try to do certain things, but at some point there's not much you can do, especially when they looked normal. You know, nothing looked too out of the ordinary until they just went for it, and it was too late. I did try to go and see the Lord Mayor, but what can he do? Not much. And Malbec did try to help. That's kind of why he left, but
Do you know? Do you know where this evil that is taking over them? Where is it coming from? Do you know which mine it is? We're trying to look. We were sent here by the king to get a whole lot of crystals. Because we're gonna go
Yeah.
to another plane, and it's a very long story. We don't have time for this. I mean, I could tell you if you want it, but we don't. Where is it coming from?
Do you have the maps for all
I do,
the
yeah.
mines, especially the closed ones?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. They're maps of those mines, like they're not, But I do, yeah. And he actually takes like some maps that he has. You can see them. You can see them. Sorry, being rolled up in a kind of a case behind him, next to him. And he gets them out and puts them on the desk. And he says, "Well, that's mine 1 that you've just seen. That's mine 5, 6 and 7, and then 10. That's all the mines that were closed down recently, anyway." As to your question, I mean, I've been thinking about it, and I wonder if it's not coming maybe from mine 5.
Was it the
but it's
first
not-
mine that was closed? No,
No,
it
the
was
first
mine
one was mine 1, yeah. But the thing is, mine 5. Well, the mines can be connected to one another. You won't really see it on the maps here.
I think
But
we were
technically
told that
speaking-
already.
You were? Well, good.
Yeah.
Well, then you already know. They're kind of connected with one another. They can be, because they're part of the same kind of network of mines, of caves. But I think mine 5 is where it's at. But yeah, I mean, if you want to look at the maps, if you want to,
Yeah, can I put them all on the table and try to see if there's a connection, I guess. I mean, he did say that you couldn't see it on the map, but maybe I can.
maybe you can. Who knows? Yeah. Could you make me an intelligence investigation?
What is so special about mine 5, though?
Indeed, that was what I wanted to ask.
Well, not much really. It's a big mine. It's very deep inside the mountain. That much I can tell you. And some people, they're a bit superstitious, this lot. And they're like, "Oh, it's deep inside the mountain. Who knows what could be down there?" Realistically, it's just a mine. But it is one of the deepest.
Guess you could
mines that
mine
we
your
have.
way. Could you mine your way to the Underdark? That'd be neat.
I don't think that's possible.
Isn't it just below?
Well,
Anyway, Zylrona, did you find anything?
16.
16?
Watch me shift the subject.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is going the very wrong way. No. No.
16, you said?
Yes.
You see
And the
the
second
boss
one.
man thinking about the Underdark and how he could mine down to the Underdark and if it's possible. This is taking a lot of brain power from him. 16, you said. You look at all the maps, and I mean, they're just maps of the mine. Like clearly, those are miners' maps. There is kind of he helps you do it, but there is a way. He tells you that basically the mines are on different level inside the mountain. Mine 1 seems to be the highest one, and mine 5 seems to be the deepest. It seems to be at the bottom. You don't see necessarily something that is immediately apparent as like a link between them or whatever. It does, though, kind of show you on each map that he explains that they were building kind of a mine shaft kind of elevator that could go to all the mines just by going up and down. And he tells you that basically they are all linked by that because that was the plan, to make it very accessible and very easy to go from one mine to the other. But yeah, that's what you see.
Okay.
Zylrona, on the map of mine 5, Do you see anything that could, I don't know. Is it different from the other?
Is it different, oh great God, in the sky?
Zylrona is now a fighter, an artificer, and a cleric.
And a cleric. On the map itself, no. On the map itself, there's nothing that seems to be that much different. It's a mine. It's a big one. It's way bigger than mine 1, that's for sure. And the mine shaft that they were creating also clearly goes there. But there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing that much different. Not to the naked eye, anyway.
Okay, would my map help?
Your map.
Could I take these maps?
I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know what you could do with them, but hey, they're yours.
Well, we need to come back. Obviously, we can't leave this place without those crystals.
Uh huh. Well,
Would there be? Is this place less guarded at night? Maybe we can come back tonight. Because it's been a long morning and early afternoon. We could come back maybe if it's less guarded at night, and you help us sneak in. Maybe
Well,
mine
good,
5. I think it's mine 5 that we need to go to first. Probably.
Yes, my intuition says it is.
Look, there's one thing it could do, but it's a bit. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a bit dangerous. We could meet at night. There is. Are you from Sunder Spring?
No.
Yeah, I guessed as much. Mainly because we only have dwarves, gnomes, and dragonborns here. The mine shaft that we were building, we stopped building it, but technically speaking, it's working.
Why did you stop building it, though? I don't think I've ever asked.
It was a waste of. It was a waste, and they said it didn't work as well as they wanted it to, and we wanted it to be kind of automatic, and it wasn't, and it was a weird, just a weird thing. It was a weird thing. Just kind of a political thing. But technically speaking, that giant waste of money, it works. And the good thing is that mineshaft, the entrance to it, is kind of hidden. It's on the other side of the mountain. So if we met at the arena, behind the arena, in the sort of residential area there, we'd meet there at night and I could try and sneak you in through the mineshaft. The good thing is that no one would see you if we managed to reach the entrance of the mineshaft, and
It's not guarded?
No, because it's not supposed to be used. So unless they make it, unless they want to guard it, most people don't know about it.
Okay.
Told you it was just a waste of money, that thing.
Well, that waste of money might be our only way in, so...
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it would be easier to, bring you to Mine 5 that way than to try and sneak you in through the front door, because that's going to be guarded. Especially if, like I think, this is kind of the place to be.
Okay.
So I guess we could meet. It's easy to find the arena. There's a teleportation circle that will lead you there.
Okay.
So we could meet there at night. Make it 2 a.m. or around 2 a.m. because that's when they change guards in front of the mine. So it's a bit of a security, thing.
Okay. Yeah, that might be a window.
Yeah, there's a window there.
Okay. I look at him and you're not gonna fuck us over, are you?
No.
Inside check.
Yeah, please make me an insight check.
Well, it's a 1.
He's going to fuck you over.
Oh my god.
He's going to you can see it in his eyes. He's going to
Of
betray you.
course, I could. It's yeah.
You feel it.
Oh boy.
There's a moment where your eyes meet, and there is something, connection that you just made with this man.
Something. Okay.
This
Bitch.
man is a viper in the grass. He's a serpent.
Don't
great
get in
betrayer.
my way. Sorry.
You had to.
I had to. I had
yeah.
to.
But yeah, you think he's going to betray you.
Okay. Okay.
You start even
Yeah.
thinking, is he a dragonborn in disguise?
Maybe he's wearing someone's skin. Aha!
Maybe.
It came full circle, finally.
We came full circle.
Okay. The arena, 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, behind it.
Fully trust each other.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
We do. I turn to Zylrona and I mouth, we don't.
Oh my
You
god.
mouth it, but also whisper it loudly, like you just.
No,
did,
I
or-
just mouth it.
Okay.
I figured if I mouthed it, you would not hear it, so I had to.
Zylrona, she is doing
Zylrona's
some
like,
weird
what the
mouth
fuck?
stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Maybe she's
I am.
hungry. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Everyone's
think I
being
understand.
weird. Benevolence is doing
Yeah.
mouth things. Dandelion is winking.
Oh my god.
Oh god, what is happening?
What is going on? And where's
Dandelion.
and what is going on?
What is happening? Okay.
Well,
Just quickly to like sort of close things down. Dandelion, you were going to the infirmary.
Yes.
Why
How much
this
do I get
thing
healed?
upstairs?
A million HP.
There is a cleric dude in there from some order of clerics. You're not sure which one
Our care.
because you don't care about religion. But the guy comes
Yeah,
up to
just
you
go-
and goes,
Hey, yeah, can you heal me?
Hi.
Sorry, I was in the cave thing.
"Oh, you were in the cave in?
Yeah.
Okay, well, come in. I need to examine you.
No, can you just do the cleric thing and heal me? Cleric things that you guys do.
Yeah, but I need to know where. I'm kind of I need to know where it hurts. Where does it hurt?
I don't know, everywhere.
Okay, everywhere then. And he is going to heal you. He is going to heal you. Wait, I can't find how much he can heal. He's not going to use a second level spell slot. Not for you.
What did I do?
And he's going to heal you for 7 points.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, is it done? Is that it? Did you do the thing?
Yeah, you just said it hurts everywhere, so I
Well, I guess I'm feeling a
There
bit
you
better. Thanks.
hope so. That was Cure Wounds. Good spell.
If you say so. I had a friend that knew healing word. I think that was better. Or did she know cure wounds? I don't know. She knew one of the two as well. Still have the friend. She's still
the
alive.
two.
So, well, there you go. Maybe you could leave something for the church. That's what people usually do. Like there's the box at the entrance where you can put some money in.
Sure.
For the upkeep.
I pretend to put it, but I don't really put it. But I need to roll to pretend to put
Do you
it.
make me a stout check, I guess? Sorry. Go on.
17.
That's either a natural 1 or a natural 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20.
Oh no.
Because- No, I mean, like, put something
Bye.
inside.
And I keep going.
Just 1 gold coin for the upkeep. I mean, it's not that much.
Oh no.
I just healed you,
It's your job.
And I can take it back.
and I can take it. No,
Witch bolt.
just Witchbolt, please. He's a cleric. He can do way more than that.
I know.
And yeah, you just leave. You just leave, and there is a very furious clerik behind you.
Oh no.
And I'm guessing.
I meet with them.
Did you go up?
I mean, no, I go down and wait there for them to go down, I guess.
Oh, okay. Benevolence and Zylrona, is there anything else you'd like to do while you're there?
No.
No.
No, we're good? Okay.
Yep.
Well, you'll reconvene down the stairs. And I'm guessing you all tell each other what you found out.
I didn't find out anything.
You didn't, but they did some work.
Yeah.
While you were not giving money to the nice cleric who just saved your life.
He rolled 1 die to heal me.
Yeah.
You can do so much more than that.
You can.
Oh, yeah.
I mean.
Especially because he's a level 20 cleric. No, he wasn't.
No, he was not. In this
wasn't.
shitty ass mine. 20,
No, he
what the
wasn't.
fuck? Yeah, no.
Fine, but you tell me all of that. And I guess we leave? You're telling me
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we leave? Okay.
Yeah.
As you leave, you see Yaldan coming back from the mine where she was caught, but actually she wasn't. And she goes, "Oh, leaving so soon. Well, I
Is it soon?
wish you the
I don't know what
best.
time it is.
Wish you the best possible day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Interaction was weird.
See you soon, I hope." And she goes,
Yes.
and she goes inside. She goes inside and probably goes back up to the boss's office. But you can see that a lot of people they're basically all very busy with the cave-in and trying to excavate as much as they can. They do seem to have worked very, very fast, because while you were in the headquarters, they already made some good progress trying to excavate as much as they could from the mine. So they might find something in there. Who knows?
Yeah, bodies that were clearly not crushed. Let's leave.
They were then crushed
Yeah, but let's leave.
and exploded and everything.
Leave.
Yeah, we're leaving.
So you leave. So you leave. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go back to Mr. Odin?
No.
No?
I don't think we should put him in more danger than we already have.
We have the money for the king just to pay for whatever. So
Yeah, let's just ask a random dude.
Well, you do need to go back to the mine's circle of teleportation to then go back to the city center. So you could ask the guy there. If you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Let's ask the guy manning the circle.
Hey guys, where are we going?
what's the best tavern in town? City, whatever this is.
It's a city. I guess the freezing the freezing dwarf, the frozen dwarf.
Interesting name you got there.
Freezing or frozen?
Well, it's both. Kind of. They can't.
That's not how you name
decide
things.
on, yeah, but they can't decide on the name. It's a really good little tavern there. They've got some good stuff, but they just can't decide on the name. You'll see for yourself. You can't miss it. It's written. I think it's frozen, then it's grassed, then it's ing, then it's dwarf. Easy to find. It's in the city center.
Well, could you tell us? Could you give us directions so we could maybe go there?
Yeah, sure. You have a map of the city?
No.
I guess. Do I? I guess.
Look, just when we get out of the thing, of the teleporter thing, where do we need to go to the tavern?
Left, then Just follow the road, then right, then left again.
Okay, there it is. Just do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it right and then
Oh my God! We'll
Oh,
just
no.
we'll just ask. We'll just ask there.
He gives you he gives you directions, and as you all get on the teleportation circle, he punches in the sort of runic code that he needs to punch in to teleport you. Yeah,
That's Stargate.
yeah, that is, yeah.
Ah, I just realized.
It's a teleportation circle,
Nice.
and it lights underneath your feet, and you are then transported directly to the city center where the frozen lake is in the very middle. And if you follow his directions,
Left, follow the road, right and left.
yes, maybe you follow his directions. You follow his directions, and true to his word, it is not too hard to find. It's quite a big establishment. They clearly have some room for travelers and people who want to stay in for the night.
Is it like it says,
and
where it has frozen dwarf, then like scribbled over
Well,
raising dwarf?
There's a sign that's hanging, from the like on top of the front door, where you can see a dwarf, which has been kind of painted blue to show that he is freezing, inside an ice cube. And then again, like above the front door, you can see the frozen is being like scratched by someone, and next to it there is ing and then dwarf. So it is exactly like you said, yes. And you hear the guy who is kind of like scraping away the part of frozen, going, "It was never the frozen dwarf, it's the freezing dwarf. He's clearly freezing, not frozen." As you enter.
Sorry,
Yes.
right before we enter, can I just look around, see if we're being followed?
Yeah, sure, make me a...
I want to write in Thieves' Cant, Dandelion's bar.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. Benevolence, make me a perception check.
17.
17. You don't think you are being followed. No, sorry. You are being followed.
Oh, we are. Oh my god.
You are. My bad. My bad.
Okay, we
Benevolence looks around, like, I don't think we're being. Wait a minute!
You think you are being followed, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not completely like obvious, but yeah. There are like two people that seem to be following you.
I'll say that to the group as we push through the doors.
Did you see how many people?
2, I'm not
Two.
sure.
Yeah. Two. You think two.
Okay, let's just, like...
Maybe
pay attention to
you
that.
even think they might be the same people that were following you this very morning.
Probably following the targets. Makes sense.
It's hard to recognize them because, obviously hood up and everything, but yeah.
I mean, if they're the only ones who did up, they're pretty easy to recognize.
Oh no, a lot of people have like hoods up. I mean, it's very cold and it can snow pretty much at any time. So, But yeah, you go in, and inside, like, you've got a few people. It's pretty early in the afternoon still, so people aren't out drinking massively. So it's pretty calm, and you see a dwarf behind the counter, just like doing what he does with glasses, just cleaning them. And he sees you enter, and he goes, "Oh, hello there. Welcome to the frozen dwarf." And from outside you hear, "It's freezing!" It is frozen.
It is frozen.
I know!
I whispered,
I know.
Sorry, what did you whisper?
Dandelion's
Excuse me?
bar.
Oh.
Whatever.
Excuse me? I couldn't hear you.
I want a glass of warm milk. It's too cold in here.
Okay, I could put a fire on. It's fine.
We-
Or milk.
We'd like a room. Your best room. With 3 beds, please.
One room, just 3 beds?
Yeah.
Well,
And a bathroom.
like a
Like
fun
an
time.
en-suite.
Yes, all our bathrooms are en suite.
Cool.
We do pride ourselves at the frozen dwarf
Yes.
to welcome people. It's freezing!
It's frozen.
Frozen.
It's
It is
frozen.
frozen. I told him so many times, but he always has.
I mean, it's
to
in
have the
it's in
last
it's in
word.
an ice cube.
It
It's-
is.
So it cannot be freezing. It's only frozen. 'Cause
It's already frozen.
Benevolence,
Yes, because
please
freezing
don't.
implies a process.
I exactly process. Language is
Thank
very
you.
important.
It is, but my husband is an idiot. Anyway, as I was saying, we do have a room for you, should you need it. Anything to drink or
A glass of warm milk for me and one for my cat. No,
of course warm milk. Yes. What about you? And he turns to you, Zylrona.
A salad.
salad to drink.
A salad to
A
drink.
salad to drink.
Sure. A big salad, small salad. You want something inside of it?
A big salad.
Big salad. Excellent. Well, you're very lucky. We have homemade salad dressing. It's very good. And you, young woman?
I will take the strongest bottle you have, please.
Tough day, was it?
I guess you could say that.
Mm. May I take your hand and pat it?
I look at the others.
Pleadingly, help me.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Well, we really need to go. We are the security team, the safety team from the mines, and we need to rest because there were some problems there. So we really need to go. Just take the stuff to the room, I guess.
What is your name, my dear?
Benevolence.
Von Himmet. Have you heard of them?
Maybe we should throw it
Not
around
really.
less
No,
times.
no. Not really.
Okay.
I'm here if you need something.
Well,
Any-
I'll need
Wait!
the bar.
Inside check.
Yeah, okay, make me an insight check.
I mean, of course you'll be here. You're the barkeep.
I'm the barkeep. How much is
No!
Fine, I helped Zylrona do the inside check. 'Cause it's
What?
funny.
Why are you helping me?
it? Yeah, you have
Oh,
advantage
okay.
if you want it.
Fine, 12.
12. You think he's just a very nice man, a bit overbearing, clearly, but he seems to be like genuinely. He wants to help, and yeah,
So he
seems to
does.
be
He
just
also doesn't
nice.
know about the one him.
Oh no, he doesn't seem to.
Ah.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't really ring a
Fine.
bell or anything to
Fine.
him. But yeah, no,
Fine.
it just seems to be a genuinely nice, if a bit, overbearing and a bit forward.
Yeah, but I was
Man.
more curious about knowing or not about the Van Himmet.
Doesn't seem to know.
I look very
You don't think so?
suspiciously at Zylrona.
Okay.
Like,
You could just ask me. You just ask me.
But at any rate, he tells you that he gives you the key for the room, and he tells you that he can bring up the things you ordered, should you want to.
Thank you.
Yes,
And thank you for your kind words, too.
and thank you for being you, Benevolence. Keep being you.
I pull Benevolence.
Okay.
As we leave.
She's lucky to have friends like you.
Yeah, if you know our family, tell her we protect them. We're protecting her.
I mean,
Okay. It's freezing.
I guess we go up to the room then.
Sure.
Mhm.
Oh, who has the money that we were?
I can
given
give it.
for our-
Oh, you
Okay,
have it, I think, but just
for the expenses. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll take from this.
So it's 3 gold for the rooms. The room. Sorry, you only took 1. And then it's about like 4 silver for everything you. Oh, actually, no. You have an entire bottle. So we'll say it's. Let's say 1 gold So that's 4 gold in total.
But I raised the king's paying for it. Whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I, before we go in up, can I just check around, see if we're being followed?
Sure. Make me a perception check.
All right.
19.
19. Let me check something. Just to be sure. But I think that's enough. Just want to make sure. 19 you said, right?
Mhm.
Okay. There are the two big guys, two burly big guys that were following you and that stayed in the headquarters. They are outside the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have managed to see them. They're not exactly discreet at this moment. And they are engaged in conversation with the man that was outside the tavern, shouting about the sign, which is wrong. So, yeah. But they're there.
Okay, let's go up.
Sure. Well, you go up to your room. It's quite a spacious room. You've got the 3 beds in there. You are at the end of a corridor. In what is essentially, that seems to be kind of a family suite in a way. Suite, sorry. You do have 2 bathrooms on each side.
Nice.
And just, like small desks if you need to write or whatever. You do have a wardrobe and just some furniture in there. And yeah, you are in the room. And after like a few minutes, someone comes up with everything you've ordered. So there's a bottle of whiskey and a few glasses with it. There is the warm milk and a salad.
Nice.
A very nice salad, by the way. Very nice, like little bits of corn and some carrots in there and some radish. Like a good, it's a good-looking salad.
Well, I assume we tell Dandelion what the plan is.
Yeah, let's not
For
go through
the
all
night.
of that. And I'll just ask you, after you tell me everything, I ask you, are we sure we can trust that guy?
No. I mean, the Chamberlain did tell not to trust anyone.
And yet we're going with him.
Well, that's the only plan that we have.
We first have to lose those guys that are following us.
Oh, the guys are following us? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, I probably told you already, but
Okay.
Even if you didn't, I'm just saying.
I mean,
So now is where a good disguise would come in handy.
Ooh!
Not that.
I didn't take the skin, Zylrona. It's fine.
Yet.
I mean,
Yes, we have all that.
okay, we need to rest. It's the first thing. And let's call it a long rest. For 8 hours.
Sure.
But do you want to lose the guys now? Which is weird because they'll probably just come back here.
No,
or do we
yeah.
wake up a bit earlier before going there and we find it like, how do we distract them? I mean, I can use a disguise kit on all of us and try to disguise us so we don't recognize us. I'm really good with the disguise kit. You saw my mustache disguise.
we can also try to be as discreet as possible when we exit. And try to lose them in town.
We can
If
also do
they
that. Yeah.
follow us.
I move a bit so my armor makes sounds.
Yes. So I was thinking.
Maybe.
Do you think? Sorry, no, no.
You take your armor off, put it in the backpack of Olding, and when we get there, you put it back on.
Oh,
So you don't go
Sexually.
squeak.
Yep.
that's actually a good plan. Okay, I take it off now. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Do you want
have
to?
disadvantage on your next stealth check as long as you're not wearing the armor.
Yay.
Do you want to keep someone up guarding this, or you don't just we all go to sleep and Velvet stays awake guarding?
What time is it right now?
It's about 3, 4 in the afternoon.
Oh, well.
I mean, we can do someone does for. A long rest needs to be 8 hours straight, right? Or can it be
Yes.
separated?
Oh, no, you can separate it, but you need to do 8 hours of rest to.
We can do
have a
4
long
hours
rest.
each, guarding, and the other
Well,
one sleep.
I'll take the first watch, you guys.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's sleep.
Okay, I can take the second one.
Fine.
Yeah.
Velvet takes the
Okay.
third one.
Okay. No problem. Don't remember a perception score, but yes, sure. Yeah, okay. Well, if there's nothing else, I'm guessing you start going to sleep after either drinking a bottle of whiskey, or eating a salad, or drinking a glass of warm milk. How much would you say Benevolence has drunk from the bottle? Innocent
Not all,
question.
no. Not all of it for sure. Because one, she's not a very heavy drinker, and she knows it. Two, it's been a day, so I think it would kick in pretty fast without her having to drink all that much. So I guess a quarter, maybe a third.
Quarter?
A quarter. Let's go for a quarter. I think that'd be enough, anyways.
Sure. Okay. So, you all go to sleep except you, Benevolence, as you stay up, just drinking a few glasses, a few shots, I guess, of whiskey, until you're about like a quarter of the way down the bottle. I am going to ask you to make a perception check, and I'm going to be very nice and say you don't have disadvantage on it because you're not blackout drunk.
So it's a. Oh, I lost it now. It's 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You said. I'm guessing. Just in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Try to listen to weird noises or anything really. But apart from just the babbling of the patrons downstairs, which is kind of muffled. You don't really hear anyone creeping around the corner of the corridor or anything, and yeah, you don't really notice anything of note. However, your letter.
Yeah, I was about to ask, didn't I?
Yes. You you do feel it basically activating in a way.
Oh, thank God.
And you see a dot appearing with S until we meet again. And then it disappears.
Okay.
But yeah, not much happens during your...
I will answer. I know you won't answer back.
Mhm.
But I will just say, thank you, Iliad.
Okay.
Stay safe until we meet again, Benevolence.
Okay. Duly noted.
I guess I'll just write a letter to my sister as I wait during my guard duty.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you do that, and your guard duty goes pretty well. Nothing too crazy happens, and the end of it soon comes. So you can, if you want to wake up.
I'll wake up Zylrona and go to bed myself.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Well, Zylrona, could you make me a perception check, please?
Yes. Why? Just why? It's 13.
13?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Same thing, you kind of sit in the middle of the room, try to hear any sort of creaking or something coming from outside. When you take your guard duty, it's now about 8. So there's a bit more noise coming from downstairs. Obviously, like a lot of the patrons started showing up to have a drink.
I think.
You do hear
Sorry, I
a
think it would be
few-
around 4, because 4 hours would pass, and then Zylrona would come and.
No,
Yeah,
it
and
was
16
4.
plus 4 is 20.
Oh, it was 4
It
hours.
was about like 4 in the afternoon.
I understood it.
when you-
Never
Yeah.
mind. I understood it was like 2 or whatever. Never mind.
No.
No. Don't worry. So yeah, it's about 8. Bit before 8. You do hear a few people going in the rooms next to yours. Probably just travelers or people that have a room there, just putting the stuff in there.
Any conversation that catches my attention?
Not really. You do hear some guy mumbling about. I mean, it's easy to know. It's frozen. Clearly, he's inside an ice cube, so he's frozen. He's not in the process of freezing. Why can't he see that? But about except from that, not really. Just some random people going into their rooms and etc. If there's nothing you want to do during your watch, not much really happens.
No, not this time.
Sure.
Well, I wake up. Dandelion? Was
Yep.
it Dandelion or,
Yeah,
It
or
was, yeah.
It was me. I joked. I was
Velvett.
joking. No, I was joking. When I said that, it's me.
poor Velvett?
I don't mind.
So
No, it's me.
I wake up Dandelion then, and then I go back to sleep.
Sure. Same thing, Dandelion. If you could make me a perception check, please.
I have the zoomies and wake up everyone.
Fuck you.
You said it's perception.
Perception, yeah,
17.
17. Same thing happens. You stand in the middle of the room, start looking around, start listening for anyone, and you do hear like some creaking and etc. It is about, I guess, would be midnight by now. And you do hear like some creaking around, but the noise from the tavern starts dying down. And you can see the lights in Sunder Springs going up, all the crystals are lighting. It's not alighting. Alighting means coming down.
Whatever it is. The lights are coming
Yeah.
up. That's
Light. There is light. You do see, however, that one of the two guys, the big burly guys, one of them is posted on a nearby roof, and he's looking towards your window. But he just seems to be observing what's happening in there. And you kind of just like catch him in the corner of your eye. He's trying to hide, like behind.
Yeah, pretend I don't see him. I was going to say I, but it's better if I pretend that I don't see him.
It's your choice, really. But yeah, apart from that, not really much. Like they don't seem to be trying anything. So if there's nothing else you want to do,
Nah.
okay. I would remind you that you have an appointment at 2. It is about midnight by now.
Well, we will go at 2.
No, we have to go before.
Yeah, but you guys said to not trust him. So if you go at 2...
No.
Well, okay, then you have to wake up earlier, Zylrona. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
Wait, was that you waking up?
I hope so.
I jump out of my skin.
Let's say it is.
What's going on?
Time to go!
Wait, okay, wait,
Yeah, you're still waking up, Benevolence. Yes, I understand.
what good, wow, you're right, short work. Are we disguising ourselves then?
I don't know. Look, there's one guy in the address and there's one guy in the roof.
I don't know there's a guy in the entrance.
Oh, I thought I saw. There's one guy at least in the roof. I don't know where the other guy is. Probably
I think
in the
we
entrance.
should fake that we're still sleeping here? Like, and I start putting some pillows inside the bed. you
Wait,
know?
wait. If he can see inside the room, he's gonna see
No,
us
I'm going
do
to
that.
cover it. Yeah, I'm covering it. So
Oh,
are
because
there
that's really not suspicious in the middle of the night to just...
to go to sleep and cover your curtains?
That we should have done before.
That's fair.
Sure. Okay.
What were they, Dragonborns, right? Yeah, they probably of the dark vision.
You can make a,
Or
I
do
guess,
they?
intelligence check to know, or insight.
Well, I think I remember reading on Google that they don't have it.
That
but-
doesn't exist.
They work in the mine, that's strange.
Intelligence. Imza, you said what? I'm stupid. You said what?
Either like just a straight intelligence or an insight check.
Okay, I have a solution.
10.
So
10.
Yeah.
You seem to remember that they do have some sort of dark vision.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Zylrona?
So, Velvett, you have the zoomies, go to the curtains, and then someone will go and close the curtains because Velvet is hanging there.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Velvet, do that. I assumed you understand.
And now I lay back on my bed, like faking.
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping, I guess.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. Velvet just starts going wild. Like wild.
It's just to pretend, Velvet! Don't do it for real!
And she almost like throws herself against the window.
Oh my god.
She, as you are laying in bed, Zylrona, she basically like just runs over you. She stops on your head, Benevolence, and kind of looking around like a hunter, really, like cats do. And then she goes and she does that thing where you start going, but you're basically just going in the air before you actually launch yourself, and like the paws are just going. So she does scratch a bit. So you take 20 points of scratching damage. No, but yeah, she has the zoomies.
Okay, fine. I pretend that I'm going after her because of her having the zoomies and I close the curtains.
So you see Dandelion throwing himself against the window.
Yes.
Zylrona, where you're lying, he just like runs away. No. Okay, yeah. Close the curtains.
Okay, now what? Now put a bunch of stuff in there to pretend we are here?
I guess. I don't know. Do you think there's someone else? No one came, like, to check or try to enter. So far. But
Okay, but they're probably also checking the entrance though. They wouldn't just be looking in the window.
isn't there a back door?
Just try
Let's
and
put some
disguises.
disguise on.
Yeah, I have the disguise kit. Just put
And
disguise-
maybe not go all together when we leave.
Sure.
I point at Velvet. These guys? How?
I'll just pretend to be a fat person and she can be in my belly.
Oh, boy.
I'm a pregnant woman.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You've never seen a cat roll their eyes. But you think Velvet just did it.
Don't roll your eyes at me,
It's
Velvet.
just a trick of the light.
Same. I feel ya.
She
All right.
headbutts your shin,
Aw.
Benevolence.
Kitty pie.
I was about to meow back. Stop myself before I
She
did that.
licks her butt.
Okay, well, yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, disguises and then.
And then,
And then we meet up at the place.
Yeah, sure.
Do we all know where the place is?
The arena.
Okay. Do we know? Do I know where the arena is?
It's big.
You've seen a few circle of teleportation going directly there. There's actually one that goes directly there
Okay.
on the frozen lake in the center.
Okay, however one wants to do, however what everyone wants to disguise themselves as. I'm going to be a pregnant woman named Lady Penelope the Phantomville.
Oh god.
There it is.
Very precise.
You have to get in character. Acting course. A quick acting course
I'm
to
really
everyone.
bad at this. Can you give me some tips? I never had to do this before.
Well,
Okay.
Zylrona, you are going to put a disguise, and then you have to choose a character, and you have to get in the character. Like, live like you are the character. Then what would you want to be? You want to be me? No, you have to pretend it's not me.
Okay, I'll become a fox.
No, but no, Zylrona, it has to be something that they believe that you can be.
Well, if I believe.
No, okay, but the outside also counts, and I assume there's like no fox people in like this continent. You are there?
You don't know that.
Okay, so therefore,
You don't think you've ever met fox people, but you know, the world is a weird place.
well, okay, so I want to
Okay.
dress like a fox person. Let's go.
No, no, it's fine. I'll get a hat to hide my ears.
Cover your
I
ears,
guess.
yes.
Yes.
What's
And
your name?
a cape. There's no name.
But no,
The
you have to-
Wanderer. The Wanderer.
Ooh,
Okay.
yes.
Ooh.
And well,
Edge
my
it.
horse.
And you're looking for your brother. And for some reason,
Yes.
you have to go around collecting weird rocks and plants.
Yes, I'm
and
looking
whatever.
for. Yes, I am. I have to go and collect coins, and I'm playing music to do that to get some money. Yes, will that work?
Yes, see, you already have a character. And now
Okay,
you
so
know.
I only have my horn. Do you think people will pay for that?
I don't think they're actually going to ask you, but maybe. Yes.
Also, I'm sorry to interrupt this creative bubble. I really hate to do that, but we're also pretending the goal is to get there as discreetly as possible. Maybe don't go around blowing horns at 2 a.m. and
Yes,
middle of
Zylrona,
town.
only do that if someone asks you to do it and they are willing to pay. And then you ask for like a ridiculous amount of money where they're not willing to pay.
Okay, I guess I.
Because you're a famous musician, and therefore they need to pay you a lot of money. What's your character, Benevolence?
I don't think we need one.
Benevolence, we're doing this.
Just-
What's your
no.
character?
Whatever. Let's try to make me look a bit older, I guess, and then I'll just.
You know what? You're a
Yeah.
lizard folk now. Let's
No,
go.
no.
Fine, but your hair needs to not be seen.
I can cover them in a veil. It's okay.
Okay. You're a widower. Boom. You're sorry.
Sure.
And
I
you
am
came
a
here to
widower.
drink because your wife died.
Okay.
And you want
my
to get
wife-
drunk.
Okay. Sure.
And therefore you can take the bottle of whiskey. Boom. There it is.
You know what? We might actually need it. We don't know. Sure.
Velvett, get in my fake belly.
Oh wait, I didn't pick up. So the disguises are: you're a pregnant woman, Dandelion.
Yes.
Zylrona, you are some sort of famous musician wanderer,
Yes.
and Benevolence, you're just you with a veil.
She's a widower.
I'm a widower.
Sure.
She's an old widower. I'll make her look older. Oh, I have to roll
So-
for the disguises, I guess.
Yeah, I need 3 d20s for each disguise.
No, 1d20 for each disguise, right?
Yeah. What
Okay.
did I say?
You said 3
Three
for
for
each.
each. Yeah, okay.
No, 1 for each. 3 in total. Sorry.
Do I add anything or not? I don't
Nah,
know.
it's just a d20, just to see if it's good.
Okay. So I've got bad news. They're all bad.
God.
All of them.
Oh,
It's an 8, a 9, and a 6.
okay. Dandelion, you look like you've just stolen something and tried to hide it, underneath your your shirt. Zylrona,
I used to be
you
so
look-
good with the disguise kit. My God.
Well, Zylrona, you look like a rabbit.
With a
Like
hat.
a rabbit with a hat. And Benevolence, lo and behold, you do look like an older person. However, you look like the older version of your man self.
Oh,
If you get what I mean. You think it tried to like do some shadows to make you look, like sadder and a bit older. But it looks like you have a massive beard.
good. I mean,
Yeah. And everyone can tell it's drawn on.
oh god.
That's not a real beard, that's just,
But it's very dark, though. At night, it's not there are lights outside.
Sure.
So are we all ready to go?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Are we all ready to go?
Clearly not, but
Why
we
not?
don't have. Let's go.
Are you leaving by the front door, back door? Are you trying
Weren't
to
we
take
living
another
separately
way?
anyways?
Yes.
We should leave separately, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You go out of your room. There's less sound coming from downstairs, but there are still like a few people. You think, just having a drink, etc. You go downstairs and you do see that some people are just enjoying their evening, having some conversations. The dwarf that served you is still behind the bar. And yeah, the coast. Actually, make me a perception check.
Everyone?
Who?
Everyone, yeah, could be a group perception check.
23.
15.
22.
15, 22, 23.
It's around like 17 or 18 or something like that.
No, but that's good. That's just 3 successes. The guy that was in front of the tavern is inside the tavern in the booth. Currently, he has his back to you, but he is watching the entrance.
Well, do we know exactly who it is?
It's just
I don't
it's
remember.
a dragonborn looking guy.
Yeah, we know
okay.
it
Was
is.
one of the
And
two
the only one right there.
Oh no, there are many dragonborns in there,
Oh.
but it doesn't look like a dragonborn.
He's one of those
Oh,
weird
okay.
ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He has this weird.
Forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah. No, don't worry. But he's looking at the door, but he has his back turned to you for now.
Okay.
He's looking at the entrance, right?
Yes.
Is
yes,
he inside or outside?
He's inside. He's in a booth pretending to drink, to be just a guy drinking.
Okay, I go to the bartender, and then ask for some ale, I guess.
Of course, my dear. Nice hat, by the way. It really suits
you.
you.
Thank you. It brings out my
Your ears, yes. A lot.
yes, yes,
And he gives you a tankard of ale.
and then I leave.
For the front door?
No, the back door.
How do you know where the back door is?
Ah, shit. Yeah, forgot about that.
You have a map. You have a map.
I mean, it is at the back. I'll give you that.
It is at the
but,
back.
Do you have a map?
So-
Do the wizard thing to see if it shows everything.
Are the two of us here as well? Like, I'm not sure I know what we said we would
I'm
leave
guessing you're all
separately,
in the
but-
tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're leaving it.
in
We're
the
supposed to live in different directions. One goes in the back, one goes in the front, and where does the other one go?
Okay. I'm going to.
I'm giving live through a window. Let's go. You can go to whoever. You can go to the front if you want Benevolence.
Okay.
I'm leaving through a window. I'm better at climbing, so it's fine.
Okay. So let me start with Zylrona. As you are trying to go towards the back, the barman goes, "No, that's private. You can't go there."
So you don't have a way for me to leave to the back, please?
Why? Why would you need to leave quietly? I don't get it. This is the kitchen.
Yes, and there's an exit, right? Through the kitchen.
Yes.
Can I really leave, please?
Through the front door. Yes.
No.
Why do you need to leave through the back door?
You see, I know I shouldn't say this and I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm having an affair.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Or you don't wish to be seen.
Yes.
Could you make me... It is a deception check.
Yes.
Come on.
Can be
come
more
on,
of a
come on,
persuasion,
come on.
maybe. I don't know.
Make me a deception check.
21. Wow.
Yes!
Yes.
You see the barman. You just see like sort of a half smile creeping on his face, and he goes, well, I was young once. I'll allow you to go in the kitchen. The door is at the back to the right. Yes? This
Thank
will
you
be
so
our
much.
little secret.
Thank you so much. You could even escort me out, but thank you so much.
I
No.
can send someone to escort you out, yes?
If you're afraid of me touching anything, yes.
I
I'll
would
just
ask you not
leave.
to touch the food.
Yes. I'll just leave.
Good. Good.
Okay.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Thank you. Thank you.
And he turns to the bar and yells, "That one is having an affair!"
No, he does let you go through the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you have no problem finding the kitchen door, and you exit into the street. It is quite dark, but they have like city lights, which are just like crystals inside little lanterns with windows on them. So you have a bit of light.
Okay, can I spot the guy that was on the roof?
Make me a perception check, please.
Oh, I guess I can't. 6.
How much is it? 6.
Yes.
Well, you're very lucky. He's not well hidden at all.
Oh,
Yeah, you do see him. Yeah,
Oh.
you see Stale behind, basically just like jutting out from behind a chimney on the roof where he was, and he chose his position so badly that he's basically directly in the light of one of the lanterns. So you basically just see him, but he's trying to stay hidden. He
Okay,
doesn't seem to have seen you.
good. I'll try to stay in the in the dark and go to the teleport.
Yeah, the ones in the middle. Yeah, in the middle of the city. Make me a stealth check, please.
Do I have a +1? I guess it is. 16.
Ooh, okay. We'll see how that goes. Back to you, Dandelion. You're trying to leave through a window, right? Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I guess.
you leave
I
through
mean,
the
I'm
window?
pretending to be a pregnant woman. It would make sense if the pregnant woman just jumps out of a window.
Would be weird.
Yeah.
You do look like a burglar.
Yes.
And not a pregnant woman, so.
I'm trying to be stealthy, at least in this part of getting out through the window.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Oops. Dropped my dice. There is an 13.
13.
Yep.
Gee, you're not rolling well
Nope.
tonight.
Roll the 3.
Oh God.
You said how much? Sorry,
13. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, most people, well, they're basically, mechanically speaking, they all have disadvantage because they're not really paying attention to you. And the guy who actually would want to see you is also has his back turned. So
Oh, but I went. Yeah. Fine.
no, I know, but I mean, he's kind of looking around. He's more like focused on the entrance, but he's trying to do his job. But most of the people there are not really paying attention to you. You do see one drunk guy who kind of wakes up when you walk beside him to go to the window. Because you kind of bump into him a bit, and he wakes up, but he's completely drunk, and you go through the window, and you can't really see it because I'm guessing you don't turn around to see him. But he's kind of looking at you like you are some kind of hallucination, maybe. But you are already in the street before you can realize what happened. And like Zylrona, you can see the little crystals in lanterns. It is pretty well lit. There are some like zones where you could hide and stealth your way. So the guy that was looking through the window is towards the back of the tavern. You know that because your room was towards the back. So the street where you are, you don't. There's no one in that street that you know of that would be hiding in the roofs or whatever. So you could make your way towards the teleporters if you wanted to.
Yeah, just do that.
Mm-hmm. Are you still going stealthily or?
No, because I think my disguise is good.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Benevolence.
Yes.
You are trying to go through the front door?
Yeah, well. What I will do, see that the guy that is following us is looking towards the entrance. I'm going to use prestidigitation.
Okay.
And create like a box floating in the middle of the room, like on the other side of the entrance, so that maybe everyone would look at it and just allow me to go through the doors unseen.
You're creating a what? Sorry, I didn't.
I don't know, like sparks.
Something. Okay.
Something that
I
would draw
understood a fox, and I was a bit confused.
I did too.
Sparks.
So
Sorry,
sure.
no. Sparks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't really need to make me anything for that.
It just happens.
Yeah. Just roll a d20, add your proficiency bonus and your charisma modifier to it.
Okay.
Just want to see how much of a distraction that causes.
24.
24. Okay, yeah. You do create sparks. Basically, I'm guessing behind him, so that he has to turn around and not look at the entrance. Yeah. You do create like a shower of sparks. You overdo it slightly, so like it's almost a. It's not just a shower of spark. It's almost fireworks.
Level 5 is not doing good to me.
Yeah, apparently.
It's getting out of hand.
You do see a few people just like turning around and thinking, wow, what is that? I didn't know there was entertainment tonight. Woohoo! And you see a few people like drinking a bit more and saying, yay! And, all of that, bottoms up. And the guy, being a bit surprised, just kind of turns around to look behind him at the shower of sparks.
That's my cue.
Make me a stealth check with advantage because of the...
Okay. Oh, that was a 1. 18.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. That works perfectly fine. You manage to go outside the door, the front door, completely unseen from the guy. I'm guessing you try to move away from the entrance. Yeah. Before he has time to turn around. Again, you see the same thing, little crystals in lanterns at the top of like posts, which give you some light in the street. Again, if you wanted to be kind of hidden, there are some spots of darkness basically around you.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing do you want to make your way directly to the teleportation as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Stealthily, or are you just pretending to just be out?
Stealthily.
Stealthily. Okay, make me a stealth check then, please.
is not that great. 11.
11. Okay, good, excellent. Yeah. So you'll go kind of your separate way, even though you're going to the same place. And it doesn't take you too long. Zylrona, you are a shadow amongst the shadows. You really move like stealthily around, little corners and, from shadow to shadow. No one really sees you or spots you. Benevolence, you do see a few people looking at you as you're
Okay.
just walking in the streets. It's just, but before long you realize, well, those are just people going home after a long day, or whatever, or some drunk people who were out for a night of drinking or whatever. They don't really pay you too much attention. They just see you. Some of them look at your face a bit weird because they see the drawn-on beard and they don't get it. But apart from that, not really any problems. And Dandelion, same thing. You're just going around. You just look like a guy who is there for a stroll, really. And you'll reconvene at the circles of teleportation, where if you go directly to the one that says arena and mines, because it's the same area, you see a very tired-looking gnome in the same sort of like uniform that everyone has at the circles. And he's just looking very tired. You can see that the night shift doesn't really... it doesn't do wonders for you. And he goes, "Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
To the arena, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Step on the platform."
Wait a bit.
And you see...
If two weird-looking dragonborns come here and ask to go to the arena, accidentally teleport them somewhere else, and I give him 3 gold coins.
Ooh.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Come on.
Dropping my dice. You said what? Persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah, with advantage.
Well, that's it then.
Oh boy.
10.
Yep.
Oh no.
What's happening?
I don't know. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
With advantage?
Yep. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Holy
Oh
shit.
boy.
Take those dice and throw them away. Okay. He takes you 3 gold pieces. He goes, sure. And then you see him punching the sequence of runes that he has to do. You can see that maybe if you're lucky, by accident, he could send them to somewhere else because he's not really paying attention to what he's doing. And you are crossing your fingers that you are actually going to go to the arena and not somewhere else. But then, just finishes the sequence, you disappear, and you reappear on the circle of teleportation that's not far from the mines and the arena.
Okay.
I think that Luckstone actually worked way too well, even in real life.
Yeah, totally.
Wow. But yeah, no, you are where you wanted to be. So you are in between the mines and the arena, because the teleportation circle is kind of at the midpoint of those two things. But you do have your meeting is at the arena.
Are we early? Like, what time is it?
It's about well, you went at about midnight something. So it's about it's about like past or like 3/4 past midnight.
Oh god.
You're pretty early. You have some
To be
time.
fair, I think we woke up at midnight, but by the time, like, we had to put the disguise on, so I
Yeah.
guess.
Let's say 1. Let's say
Okay.
you know what? Let's say it's
Yeah.
1 something. Yeah.
Sure.
What did we see?
Did you guys agree on a specific spot or just the arena in general? Because it's a big place.
You said
I thi-
behind the arena.
yeah.
Well, it's circular. What's behind?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you can go to the arena.
But yeah.
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you make your way towards the arena.
You know what, guys? We don't need these disguises anymore, I think. Even though they were amazing. Guess we put the disguises back.
I think I'll keep.
Keep the hat.
Yes, but
Okay.
I want my armor back. Maybe should I use it now?
Maybe it's better because we don't trust the guy, and maybe something can happen, and we might get into a fight.
Yeah, but what if we need to be?
Well, she takes it
Stealthy,
again. She
yes.
takes it
Well,
again.
no, I think the guy said there were no one there.
You still
I mean,
couldn't
you
trust
can
the
take
guy.
it off after all. Like, you can just take it off again, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I
Put
put
back
my
on.
armor back then.
Okay, so you have your armor back. Yeah, excellent. So you start making your way towards the arena, and you go kind of around to see if you can see the guy, but you do not really see anyone there
Not
until
even. Sorry.
you hear a voice
Oh,
that says, "Well, hello. It's a pleasure to see you again. It would seem that the cat is out of the bag, as they say.
She was also in my
Not
belly
talking
earlier.
about you.
He was also in my belly earlier.
I was about to say that.
Oh, don't worry, I wasn't talking about you. I might be a sinister conspirator, but I'm not a racist.
I was talking about Velvett.
Sure.
Other way. Whatever. Yeah? So what do you want?
I wanted to give you a gift. If you don't mind, can I reach into my bag?
I do mind.
What kind of gift and why?
A very precious one.
Is it
Is
the
it-
head of the guy?
Is it...
Yes, it is.
Oh,
and She
okay.
reaches into the bag and just throws the
Oh,
head
Yeah.
of the dwarf that you talked to
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
guy.
I fucking knew
Hey.
it.
It rolls on the ground, staining the snow in red in parts, and you just see the head of the guy that you talked to.
Pick it up.
And she
Say, I'm keeping
says-
this. It's a gift, Benevolence. Don't be rude.
Oh my.
When I am terribly sorry that we had to part way, I kind of lost my head. Sorry. I mean, I got a bit mad, and I had to dispose of him. And if you do not stop your stupid little investigation, I might have to do the same with you, which I really, really wouldn't want to have to do. And she smiles at you all.
You're creepy. You're a creepy person.
Well,
Thank you.
if everyone had the things that we wanted, then we didn't have to be doing this investigation.
Exactly.
So if you have the things that we want, we can just part, be on our way, and you can keep doing whatever it is that you want to do.
Your
or
weird thing.
Are doing, yeah.
Well, sadly, the things you want are the things we need.
Well, see see the conflict that it's arousing in here. Arising.
Yes, I
in here.
do.
What do you need the crystals for?
Oh, do not worry your head about it. He did, and look at him. And she points at the head of the guy in the snow.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Ah, fine. I hide the head. Somewhere. Show it. Behind a wall or whatever.
Okay, sure. Just looks at you. Doing that. And she says, well, I trust that you will now leave.
We really need the crystals.
Yeah, I really need
Huh?
the crystal, so...
How
Can
did you?
you spare some?
And by some, she
Well.
means a lot of them.
Then you leave me no choice. And
Why are
from her
you-
back? She unsheaves two massive weapons, two massive swords, like serrated swords.
Okay.
You didn't see them You didn't see them, even though those things are pretty big. They're still like 100 weapon, but you can see that they're pretty massive. But they were kind of hidden by height. And she assumes a fighting position. And I'm
I
going to ask
cast
you
mage
all
armor myself.
to roll for initiative.
Why?
Does it work?
Why?
Yeah, of course
Oh.
it works. Mage armor works.
But
No problem.
it's
We were talking.
We were having a negotiation.
We were not.
We were.
We were having a negotiation Putin style, where it is, I want this. And you're going to give it to me.
Oh no! Oh no!
Should be night. Why is it not night?
You do lose your head pretty fast.
Oh my goodness!
Well, now we have to cut her head and make a joke and we kill her.
Well, let me put you all in combat. Why is it not? It's supposed to be night for everyone, even for you. Why is it not night for you?
Because I am the great Dandelion platform and I can make it day.
I know you have dark vision, but it shouldn't be.
I can make it daytime.
Doesn't matter. Boom. So I'm going to do the same thing I usually do. Okay. Dandelion, what did you get on your
14.
initiative? 14?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay.
I heard
Benevolence.
4.
No, then I would have to roll a 0. Because I have plus 4 in initiative.
Benevolence.
10.
10.
Really? You have +4?
Yeah, because of my dexterity.
Zylrona.
How much do you have? Plus 5?
Wait. Oh. What? Wait. I forgot to add proficiency then.
I don't think it matters, you're going first anyways. You're going to have 20 something. Or whatever.
21 then.
Yeah.
21.
Yum.
Wow.
Yeah, the 17. Do you also... does your
You
initi-
just had your dexterity for the initiative.
Yeah, but does she have plus 4? How much dexterity do you have? Zylrona. Probably you have some feat that lets you add something else. Whatever. Never
It
mind.
lets me
Your
add...
initiative is +3 for some reason.
Yes. And I can add my proficiency bonus.
Oh, you have a thing that lets you. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, that's why it's plus 4. Okay, yeah.
So
It's
it should
not
actually
plus-
be
Plus 3.
it should be
Plus
+4.
It's +6.
Okay then.
Plus 6.
Okay.
She has
No,
plus
your
3
initi-
plus 3.
She has +3 +1 in dexterity.
No.
Yes.
You do.
You have,
Dexterity
your
is +1.
dexterity is +1, and then add the proficiency +3, which that's why you have a 21, because you have a
Oh.
17 plus 4, which is 21. Whatever. Let's go. When in your initiative square, it says already everything added up. Your proficiency and your dexterity, I think.
Oh, it might be that.
Okay.
Wait, I don't know.
It is. It's already the value of everything added up. Everything added up. That's why she has the plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So as she gets her 2 weapons, her 2 swords, you see her.
It's not her
her
turn.
muscles are. I'm just describing what's happening before the start of the combat.
Okay.
While you are, doing your mage armor, you see her muscles just almost like they are ripping apart, tearing apart, and you see her growing and growing and growing, and becoming this hulking mass of muscles and big scales. You can almost see tears in her skin that just and you see the skin just growing back on those tears like scars. And this big thing that's almost a giant compared to you, with those 2 massive swords, is just looking at you. The dress she was wearing was completely torn off, as you see 2 wings sprouting from behind her as she's looking at you. And Zylrona, it's your turn.
See the Hulk.
Okay.
Just kind of a Hulk.
I have a question though. So I can attack twice now. So could I use
Yes.
2 cantrips? Or
No,
just
no,
do
you-
one
if you
extra
want
attack
to-
with...
Your extra attack is just when you take the attack action, you can attack twice, but you have to take the attack action.
Isn't a
If you
cantrip an
use a
attack
spell,
action?
you use a spell. Using a spell and attacking are 2 different actions. To have your extra attack, you need to use an attack. The attack action.
So, really? I thought if we used like a damaging
Really?
spell,
No.
it counted as an action.
No.
an attack.
No, it's when you take the
Using a
attack
spell-
action.
Yes, using a spell is another action.
Hmm.
You either take the attack action, in which case you can attack twice, or you take the action using a spell.
Okay, so for example, if I use booming blades,
Yes.
I could only attack once.
Yes. Because the attack in this case is part of the spell.
Oh. Okay, I see. Well. Anyways, I'm going to go close in her face and use sword burst.
15. Soul burst.
Yeah.
For sure. Do I have... No, you have to do something?
You have to
I have
sit
to do
on a
something.
dexterity
That's
saving
dexterity
throw.
saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. What's your spell save DC?
13?
13. She beats it. So I'm guessing, yeah, nothing happens. No, she just like as you attack with your blade to try and get the soul burst to come out of it. You just see her like managing to dodge it. She just like sidesteps it and completely dodges it. Anything else you want to do?
Well, then no. Wait,
Okay.
no, wait.
You
Sorry.
have a bonus action. You still have some movement. You have 15 feet of movement, and you have a bonus action.
Well, I can use action surge already then. Oh, okay.
You could,
I'll
yeah.
use and attack her with my claymore.
With a claymore.
Yes,
Okay. So make me.
that I did summon some in some place between the start of the fight and now.
When she took her weapons out, you summoned it, I guess.
Yes, yes.
It's fine. Yeah, make me your attack, please. Your 2 attacks, please.
Also, you don't need to summon it all the time. If you're carrying it with you, you can just,
I know, but
take it.
we got out
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
disguise.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
didn't bring my claymore. Okay. Oh, the first one is 12.
That doesn't hit.
So the second one also doesn't hit. Because it's a 15.
Nope, doesn't hit. Barely misses. Okay. Well, do you want to move somewhere or?
No.
Nope. Okay. Thank you, Zylrona. Dandelion.
Crossbow shot, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Make me your dexterity attack with the crossbow, please.
Where's my crossbow thing? This plus this. 22.
22. That's a hit.
And now, damage. Oh no, it's not this. Can I sneak attack? Because Zylrona is right next to me.
Zylrona is within
Yeah.
5 feet, so you can.
So,
So it's 1d8 plus your dexterity for the crossbow, and then 3d6.
it's
sneak
6,
attack, I think.
6 for the crossbow and 3d6 for the sneak attack, yes. $14 for the sneak attack.
Pwah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, excellent. So you see Dandelion just like getting his crossbow out, adjusting his sight to be exactly, in like because of the dress, the dress is gone, etc. You can clearly see pretty much her whole like bust, and you take your time to adjust your aim, and you just fire crossbow bolts, and you manage to get her right in the joint of the arm and the elbow and the shoulder. Sorry, and the crossbow bolt is there, and you see her just like going, like taking a step back, going as the crossbow bolt just impales itself in there. Any bonus action you'd like to take?
That's what I was thinking. I want to throw ball bearings on the floor and climb the roof.
Ball bearings on the floor and climb the roof?
Yes.
Seems fair. Broop.
No, where I am, because or else the runner can't move, or she'll fall. Yeah. And I go up the
roof here?
Up the roof, yeah.
To hide, or?
I already used my bonus action to throw the ball bearings.
Oh, okay, so you're just going. You're using
Yeah.
your movement. 5, 10...
No, I can be in the corner, like, where I can still see her.
You would see her from up on the roof, or you could go around there.
How many feet do I have to waste going up? That I need to do that.
It would be half your movement, and you have 5, 10... no, because you have a climbing speed.
Yeah, I have a climbing speed
It doesn't
of
matter.
30 feet.
Yeah, doesn't matter. It would take about like 10 feet to go.
Okay, then I want to... Yeah, sure, just go as far away as you can, because I can still see her from there.
Okay,
There,
so
I think it's there, 4 squares, it's there, yeah.
Yeah.
I just turn like my back, like for a second, just to look at the lion. And I go, just like in the comics.
Yes. See, the comics are true! You keep nodding it. Let me just roll for...
Velvett?
Velvett, yeah.
She's behind you. You can't see her.
18!
That's a hit.
Bruh.
That's it. She was around here.
But Nevertheless rolls higher than me. Velvet, I mean. Why do I keep switching those names? It's a 3.
Damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the max she can do is a 4, so... I mean...
True. No, that's true, that's true. Okay. Yeah, you see Velvet just like flying towards the big, massive, hulking dragon thing, and she starts scratching, which, to be fair, does do some damage. They don't seem to be resistant to non-magical attacks, which is good for, well, at least 2 of you. Anything else, Dandelion?
I can't do anything else.
Oh, yeah. Benevolence, your turn.
Okay. I will move to my right, so upwards.
Upwards, yes, okay. How many feet?
I guess 20, like in a diagonal
Like this?
on the other side. Like towards
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, let's go up 15 feet. Whatever, sorry. Yeah, perfect. And I will use Chromatic Orb as a 2nd level spell. So it's
Yes.
a spell attack bonus
Yes.
that I have to add. He won't hit. It does hit. It's 16.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Barely, but that's a hit.
So
Which one do you want to choose?
a cold. Oh, yeah, cold.
Hold.
And I will do 48. That's no. Wait, sorry. Oh God, it's a lot. It's a lot. One more. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Let me calculate again real quick. That's 26.
Pwah!
Oh, I rolled really
okay.
well. I rolled really well.
Oh, yeah, you did. She is more than blooded.
Okay.
She is dying.
Okay.
No,
Damn.
sorry, she's not dying because that's a condition in D&D. but she's close to you did so much damage, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
What does it look like? Tell us.
I will summon a. I was about to say a Rasengan. I need to stop talking about Naruto. I'm sorry. God.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like a ball of ice, I guess, and then I will just
That's swirling on itself.
kind of swirling, frosting a bit, like it's frosting, and there's like this, this cold mist
And did you make
escaping
some
it,
clones
and
to help you
my.
do it, or
Sorry.
did you make some clones to help you do it? Because
Of course.
Okay.
Datebayo, what do you think?
okay, good.
No, well, it just kind of like frost going up my hand and my arm, and I will just Kobe.
Okay, so full disclosure, people at home, we are weebs and apparently meme people. You Kobe your swirling orb of frost,
Yeah.
and you see it hitting. Actually, you managed to hit exactly where the bolt from Dandelion hit
Nice.
to begin with, which it's almost more instinct at this point because you've been in a few fights. And there's a certain rhythm to fights, and you understood that this bolt is in a place where that's a weak spot, but you didn't think about it. That was instinctive, and your orb just like impacts the bolt. You can see the bolt actually just freezing and breaking inside the wound basically, and you see the frost just going inside, creeping basically just inside her body. And she's freezing from the inside,
Nice.
and you see just a big shit. What's the word I'm looking for? Nope, I don't have it. It's fine. You see just like the blood on the exterior of the wound, just like congealing and freezing in place as she's screaming because you are doing a lot of damage.
There are people sleeping around.
She turns her head towards you, and she was smiling when she was in her other form. She's not. She's not smiling now. She's going to eat your head. That's what you get from the gaze.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope, thank you.
Okay, it's her turn. She is immediately going to fly.
The fuck?
Will she? She would take the
Cheating.
Yep,
She
but
was-
Zylrona is around though.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why I'm in her face.
If you are.
I'm sorry. I was thinking this earlier when this part. Zylrona went to work to fight her, and me and Benevolence just fucked off immediately out of there.
Yes!
Nah, she's going to attack you. She's going to attack you. You're there. She doesn't want to risk it. Okay, what's your?
I can
armor
see
class?
her making eyes to the others.
Yeah. What's your armor class?
16.
16. So the first one doesn't hit. The second one does hit with a 22, and the last one
Holy shit.
doesn't hit. So only the second one hits. I need you to go away, young boy. Sorry about that one.
Velvett, come on.
Yeah, I don't know what Velvet is doing. And that's
Well, Velvet is right there. Probably
We all
annoyed.
had velvet.
okay. So you see her like she basically, she just like roars at you with her arms extended, the big swords on the side, and she just roars at you, and you can see the muscles bulging as she is basically flexing, and she starts attacking you. The first slash from a sword, you just like go underneath it. Second one, she comes back with a second weapon, and you take 14 points of damage.
Damn.
As she just basically embeds it. She almost like takes your arm clean off. Like you see the thing just going for your shoulder, and you're thinking, oh shit, she's going to like cut off my arm. But you manage to get away from it. And as you are getting away from it, you can see her tail coming to try and hit you. But you are already out of the way, and she was trying to hit you where you were before. So you managed to get out of the way of the tail.
So 14, right?
Yes, 14 damage.
If I was to use like the shield spell, I wouldn't take
It was a 22 to hit on the second one.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Well then. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, can she do more? She just attacked 3 times.
She is basically a big barbarian.
And she can move still.
She can move. Would she risk it? Would she risk it? Yeah, she's trying to. Yeah, she'll try. 5, 10.
Bitch.
You a bitch!
Alright, is she trying to leave?
I will go after her.
You have an
just so you
opportunity
know.
attack though.
You get an
Yes.
opportunity attack.
Okay.
She's trying to flee?
Yeah,
Or just-
she basically she started flying. She just gave like 2 massive, wing flap, and she just started going away.
Is it just D20?
It's
No.
just 1d20 plus your whatever you use. I'm guessing your claymore. So for you, it's d20 plus 6.
14.
Doesn't it?
Sad.
So
What
she
is
was
that,
there.
life?
25,
She keeps going.
30. She has 60 feet of flying.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Wait, what's the range of that spell?
She's basically over there. I don't think you can even see her. I'm going to try. There we go. She's at the edge of the.
Oh
of the
no,
map.
she's way too low for me.
She's 60 feet. From you.
No, what about it? It's just let's say I'm going. Don't worry.
She's 85 feet.
Okay, it's good.
You can't see her, but she's 85 feet away from you. And that's her turn. Zylrona.
Bruh. What do I do? She just left. She ran away. What a weakling.
Bitch! Zylrona yells.
Get back here. I
Zylrona, Colin, I'm gonna
Go
be honest
after-
with you right now. Yeah. Whatever you do, I'm going to do as well. If you wanna keep the fight, I'll go after you when you chase her. If you don't want to stay there, then the lion won't go after her neither. So you decide.
I'm
whether to do
sorry.
it.
Then the lion, we have to go to the mines and she's going ahead of us. And she can talk to others.
Oh, see, this is why Zylrona was the captain. Because
I have
What do you
to
want to
go
do,
after
Zylrona?
her. Go after
bring her
her. Yes.
What's your movement? So you're 30 feet. You can use a dash action if you want to go up to 60 feet, which would probably bring you towards her.
Oh,
She
okay, yes.
only has,
You won't be
60.
able to attack though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, wait, I made a mistake. She's there.
Oh god, but okay, no, that's something. Okay, yeah, see.
Once you're there, you can't attack. And plus you would have to climb because she's on the roof.
Fuck her.
So that would take half of your movement.
Wait, can't you jump?
Oh, you can
I
jump
can.
10 feet.
you can jump
I
10 feet,
can.
which is what I used as well to get up there. So if the houses are
Yes.
the
So
same
you could
size.
do. Let me show you what you could do. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you use the dash, or if you use like 10 feet, I guess you would have to jump here.
Okay.
And then you could use your dash to try and go to the other side. Or you can go like up here with your 30 feet, use your 10 feet and then use the rest of your dash
Okay.
to go 20.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So you would be around here, I think. I feel like I messed up the calculation here.
I wasn't paying attention, sorry, I was thinking what to do. So I can't help.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Don't get too close though.
35 to jump on the thing. 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh well, no, 60. Yeah, you can be there.
Nice.
But I only have 30 feet walking speed.
But if you dash, you have double.
Oh.
Yeah, that means you can't take your action right now. And I'm just saying that's what you could do.
I know, because I was just editing the video where I do that. In the other fight.
It just means that now you are in front of her, not moving. And not being able to do anything else. Unless you have something that lets you have a bonus action or...
Oh. No, I already used it. I'll just, instead of dashing, I'll just jump on the roof.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 or
okay.
10 feet on the roof.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
5 or 10?
10.
10, okay. Okay,
That's it.
Okay.
good. Thank you,
I'm
Zylrona.
going after you.
Yeah, you just see Zylrona just like sprinting, and you see her jumping on the roof right after this hulking mass flying away from you. Dandelion.
I roll on my dice at like in despair as I see Zylrona going after her, and I think that I have to go as well.
Okay.
Now, can I jump from one roof to the other? At this distance.
I fucking knew you would do that.
I'm going to show you the exact distance. I'm going to show you the exact distance between those two roofs. So no, you can't.
Same.
Why?
No, that's way too far.
You're counting one too many squares.
I know. This is the roof. This
No,
is the other
but
roof.
there
That's
isn't-
actually more.
Isn't there another roof down there? Oh, I thought the thing in there was a
Where?
roof as well.
This?
Yeah.
I thought that
No,
was a
this
roof
is
as well.
the patio of the.
Oh,
of the
that's
house.
right. Okay, I understood
Yeah.
now what happened. What happened earlier? I thought that was roof as well. I wanted to go to the edge and jump to the
No.
other side. Okay.
Oh,
Ignore
you
me.
wanted to be here.
Yeah, because I thought that was a
Oh.
roof. But apparently,
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it was
It's too
a.
late now.
I thought it was a smaller roof. No, but now that you tell me it's not a roof, I would have climbed up here anyways. No, but
Could try and make that jump.
yeah, but I want to go there.
But then, that doesn't work in your favor.
Can I jump on those two roofs though? Like if I move there, can I jump
Yeah.
those? No, up. Sorry. What you now to the right?
Oh, here.
See,
No,
yeah.
that's the same distance. I would do way too much. That's 35 feet.
I can fly. Okay,
No, you can't fly.
it's fine. I tell Velvett to go in the middle of the jump, and I'm joking. I was going to use Velvett
Hey.
like Super Mario uses your
yeah,
shield
I
in the
understand
game.
what you mean.
No. Okay, so
Can try.
I use my bonus action to dash, and I use my feline agility, so I have 120 feet of movement.
Holy shit, okay. You can get right up in her grill if you want to.
I don't know if I want to do that.
You can get there.
You're not taking anything away from the movement for me to get out of the roof and get up on the roof again on the other
We
side?
would have to. But that's not even 120 feet like that. That's 30 feet less, which is your climbing speed. And if you use your dash, you haven't used your movement. Yet. So you don't have 120, you have 150, technically speaking.
Oh,
Well, you could use your movement on top of your dash.
okay.
So the basic thing is, if you use your dash, you have to use your movement before, because your dash is on top of your movement.
Oh!
So I would start by saying, okay, so you've used your 30 feet of movement. Then you start dashing.
Then
so
I
you
can get
go up
60.
to 60.
And then I can get
And then
60
if you use
more.
your feline of agility, you can just get there.
Can I get, like, where she is, but on the other roof? Above her.
Here?
No, on the other side.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I guess you could, yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And I grab Velvett on the way.
You can't do that.
Okay.
You have to do a series of jumps and everything, so come on. But I'll allow it. Benevolence, from your point of view, a cat on all fours, a big cat, is just, they're just like tearing away, like jumping from the roof down on the
Oh,
patio,
wait.
running.
Wait. Could I go and grab Benevolence on the way while I'm doing that?
Nah, don't.
Don't? Okay, never mind then. Continue.
So yeah, you just seem like tearing through the courtyard here, climbing, like jumping on one roof, jumping from that roof to the other roof, and finally just arriving there. I'm guessing striking a cool pose.
Of course, every time I jump, I do a cool
Of
pose.
course. Technically speaking, you still have your action.
I know, that's what I'm thinking if I want to do something. I mean, I should do something. I'm just thinking what I want to do.
You know for a fact that she took a lot of damage and she isn't looking.
Yeah, let's
right
just
now.
crossbow again.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Make me your crossbow attack, please. You do not have a sneak attack on that one.
No, because, yeah, nobody's close to her.
Yeah. Exactly.
18.
18. Yeah, that's a hit. So 1d8 plus your dexterity.
7.
She's very, very hurt. She's very hurt. Like she looks badly injured. You just like crossbow her. You can see the knee, in the knee, or just above the kneecap. She's going to be a goner. Benevolence, it's your turn.
Wait, I can roll for Velvet, but I don't think she can get to her, right?
She can't get to her. She only has like 30 feet.
Well, at least make her move 30 feet. Close to Zylrona or whatever.
Close to the Zylrona?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
There we go. Benevolence. Barely see.
But I was like,
Yeah,
I
that's my
think they're there.
That's my problem.
You can kind of see Zylrona there.
How many feet would it take? Wait, if I go on the roof, will I be able to see her?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. How many feet would it take for me to get there?
30 to just like reach basically the...
No, to get on the roof, because I can have a bonus action. I can dash as a bonus action, so... Because I need to climb on it.
You would need to use half of your movement, so 15 feet to get on the roof.
15? 50?
15. So 30 normal, then 15 on top of that. Because you need 30
Alright.
to get there and then 15 to get on top.
I'll dash as a bonus action. So I'll use a kinetic artistry. I guess we don't really care which one I use because I just
Not really,
want to
there's
move.
no damage. Yeah.
And then I will climb on the roof and move a bit forward so I can like reach her.
Oof. So that's 35, so you've got 15 left. 5, 10, that's the edge of this roof. And you will
Now.
need again, so here you can't see her, but that's my fault, I think. So would be lights here. My bad. Let me just do that quickly. That's my fault.
Okay. I don't wanna waste a huge spell slot if she's really low.
She is. I mean, you
So-
can see she's badly...
Okay. I'll just use Ray of Frost.
Yeah, sure. It's a spell attack, right?
Yeah, it's gonna hit. It's 18 plus 7.
Yeah, that's a hit. Don't even roll. Don't even roll. How does she die? Unless you don't want her to die.
Oh.
I'm gonna freeze her entire body except her head.
Calculations complete. In pursuit of knowledge. Pierce them, wings of frost.
I like it. Yeah.
It's not. To be fair, it's not out of pettiness. I'm just thinking if we maybe want to talk to her.
Well, I'm going to be
So
petty
you
about
don't
it.
want her. You don't want her to die, right?
Yeah, nah.
Okay. Yeah, you just go for the. It's almost like nonchalant in a way, like just spray of frost, and you just see it creeping on her body, and it stops. Like it becomes solid ice around her body, and it just stops at her neck.
To be even
you
cool,
just
I
see her
picture her
head.
just about to jump the roof, and the spell hits, and she gets frozen midair, like in the middle of the jump.
Almost because like she was flying, like she was bobbing up and down on top of the roof. So yeah, pretty much. And it just like it stops at the neck, and you just see her head like thrashing around. But she is clearly defeated.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well,
and I'm guessing you all want to get closer.
Okay, I wait 6 seconds, because I have to, after using Shield and Agility, to be able to move again.
It's fine.
And
Yeah,
then
you're
I
outside of
move
combat.
there.
You are outside of combat.
I'm leaning on my claymore like, yep, good job done. What a good job.
You actually see her form like reverting back to what she was. The female dragonborn that you saw. She doesn't get out of the ice thing. Don't worry, she's still frozen in place. And she goes, "Well, it would seem I underestimated you."
That's how
I'm
people do
guessing-
that. Because I'm sorry, I assume you didn't know who I was, or else you wouldn't have done that. Dandelion by Storm.
I really don't care.
Well, see, that's your problem. If you cared, maybe you would have survived. So maybe you. Like,
Oh.
I don't want you to care, I guess.
I don't mind dying. Believe me. not
Why
for
does
my
everyone?
cause.
Why does everyone like? I don't mind dying. Why are you all like that? Are you all depressed? Is everyone in here depressed? You should get help.
Well, you do seem to be a person without a cause, so I'm not surprised you don't understand.
I have my cause. The cause of Dandelion.
Yes, you are quite selfish.
How did you know we were here?
A little head told me. Before it was decapitated.
Did you force him to tell you?
Yes, of course I did. I'm quite good at that.
I don't know.
I am. I had some help, I will admit, but... Yes.
What's under mines?
More people like me. And also some people different from me, more powerful. I'm sure they'll enjoy eating you.
What's everyone with the eating? Didn't you get enough food?
Oh, we do, but we have a lot of mouths to feed. Young ones too.
What's your deal? Like, what's your cause? You have a cause. What's your cause?
Well, we, I should say, think it
I don't speak
is...
French.
Good one. We think it is more than time for us to claim this little city for ourselves.
But who are you? I'm sorry, I don't want to sound judgmental, but there are the dragonborns that clearly look like dragonborns, and then there are you that look weird. What's happening?
We're the next step in the evolution.
Are you the X-Men?
We've harnessed... No. We've harnessed the power, the true power of the crystals, and we're using it to be better. And now we think that it is time for us to show that we are better, to prove that we are better, and to take what is ours.
What do you mean
Just
by
live in a
better?
town.
How better? What makes you better?
Stronger, more powerful.
Oh wait, the other dragonborns are
We
weaker than
could
you.
say that.
Are weaker than you? They're very weak.
Oh, sorry. I
No
think
worries,
you're trying
huh?
to mock me.
Yes.
Oh no, you mocked me. How sad am I?
Okay, you wanna conquer this city? I assume by you mean your leaders. Who are your leaders?
Other people like me.
But you said they were more powerful than you.
Oh yes.
Who are they? Like, okay, are you like just some of the dragonborns that came from space and now decided you want to have the city for you?
Some of us did, yes.
Why can't you just share the city? You can't just like do that.
No, you see, the problem is once you received so much power,
But I didn't see any
you need to
power.
exercise it. Oh well, don't worry, you will in due time.
I highly
I
doubt
mean,
it.
if I'm not mistaken, you are going under the mines, aren't you?
I don't know.
And
Can't I just get the crystals and fuck off?
Not really.
Well then, yes, we're going under the mines.
I can show you the way if you want. I don't mind.
Oh yeah, I'm
We
sure.
can
You're very
decapitate me
trustworthy.
now. Oh no, I'm not. At the first chance I have, I will eat your face off, and not in the fun way.
Or we can take you to the mayor.
Sure.
See what happens. And when you say, sorry, Zylrona, you say something. Were you going to say something, Carolina?
No.
Okay, your mic picked up. I thought you were going to say
Sorry.
something and I interrupted you. No, I thought I interrupted you. Sorry. You say you want to take this city. How many of you are there? I mean, I assume you can't count specifically. In general, how many of you are there?
Well, I don't want to sound religious, but we are legion.
I'm already rolling my eyes.
Many, many, many people.
Are all Dragonborn associated with you, or like?
Oh no, no. Some of them didn't really resist the transition. Some of them are too weak. They don't see their potential.
Oh, so are you forcing people to go through the transition, or people chose to do it?
Most of them chose to do it.
Most of them. Okay.
Some of them were born into it. Now, if you don't mind, I would like it if you could quickly decapitate me, or let me go, or whatever you
No,
want to
let's
do.
take her to the mayor. I
Right
guess.
now.
Right now, in the middle of the night.
Well, this is important. I guess you will
Do what? What will do?
I don't know. If they're attacking the city, can they organize a defense of the city?
Because you think they will manage to actually resist it?
But no, they can try. Why are we talking about this in front of her?
Because she's not going to be alive.
Okay, we can try. They can try and defend themselves while we go to the mines. Like, we can't go to the mines if the mines are filled with people there. So this might be risky, but we have to wait until they attack and then go to the mines. While their mines are free. Or don't have as many people there. Unless you want to wear Dragonborn skins and pretend to be Dragonborn.
But it doesn't mean they will attack like tomorrow.
When will you attack?
Please do go in the mines.
When do you plan to attack?
I don't know. One day, we'll have enough forces to go. We need to wait for the younger ones to grow up a bit.
How long does
It's so
does
hard
that take?
to be a parent. Well, us draconians do have a way, a knack, to grow up quite fast. So it depends, really. Depends on the dragon, I suppose.
Look, you're my only thing
Definitely.
of killing her now. Do you think the mayor is just going to believe us? If you go there and say, hey, there's a weird cult that turns Dragonborn into other Dragonborn and wants to attack people and conquer
The
the city.
Chamberlain would.
Okay, so you don't want to take her to the mayor.
I do not trust our ability to be able to keep her.
With that, like without escaping.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have any more questions for her?
Where is there a place where you save the crystals that you need, or where exactly is it in the mines?
Well, I do believe that poor old poor old dwarf told you everything you needed to know.
Well, but you've been there, so tell me exactly what it is.
Fine, go to mine 5.
Yeah.
We have a little secret entrance in there. Just go down.
How much?
How much what?
For how long do I need to go down?
Oh, don't worry.
mean-
When you reach the end of the ladder, you'll be in a world of trouble. Oh, you'll know when you reach it. You will.
Have you ever heard the name Magus?
No. Should I have?
No, I don't know.
I don't think she's lying, but I want an insight anyway.
Yeah, okay, sure. Make me an insight check.
15.
You don't think she's lying. Doesn't seem to ring a bell.
Yeah.
Now, if none of you wants to kill me, I will bite off my own tongue.
Okay. Zylrona, you want to cut her head out?
Aye.
Your
And
sword,
she
whatever.
bites her own tongue
Wow.
off. And she
Wow.
bleeds to death.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well.
Oh yeah.
Drastic.
Oh yeah, no, she's not joking around, that one. Was not, because she's dead now.
Well, let's take her body and go to the mayor.
do you want to go around the city with a body?
It's night.
Doesn't mean there's no one.
Find Levidir on the roof.
Her body right now is looking like the personal assistant of the dwarf boss of the mines.
Oh, let's leave before anyone sees us.
Yeah, let's go then.
Sure. Where do you want to go?
That's a great question.
Let's go talk to the mayor. And the Chamberlain and whatever.
Yeah, sure.
You want to go back to the palace?
Yeah,
It is about like 2 a.m. right now.
that's the problem.
Not that I don't want you to go to the palace, but it is the middle of the night. But if you want to go to the palace, we can go to the palace, yeah.
And I guess you can just go. I mean, if you could go back, those guys are there. Let's just go to the guy's house.
It's 2 a.m. I would rather wake the Chamberlain up for some security issues than some poor guy that we met along the way.
Well, then let's do that. Let's go. Let's go to the palace and wake up the Chamberlain, I guess. I guess I would call him.
No problem. We go back. Well, you have to go back to obviously the teleporter to go back to the city center. and from there you can ask the guy to bring you up to the teleporter in the palace, at the palace, I should say. You can see a few guards, obviously in front of the palace, guarding the entrance and the courtyard. The same guy that you actually already saw, the dwarf guard, is still there. You talk to him, and he was basically part of the dwarves that you encountered.
Yeah.
on
I remember.
the ship.
Yeah, on the ship. Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, well, it's a bit late for a visit."
We have a security emergency we want to discuss with the Chamberlain.
Now?
Yes.
It's an
Okay.
emergency.
Yeah, no, sure, I understand now. He goes inside, comes back after like a few minutes, and he goes, "Well, come in." He's ready to see you. He was apparently waiting for you. I don't understand that anyway.
Weird.
Come in.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a weird dude, to be fair. Like, he gives me the creeps. And he brings you inside. You do go like through what is essentially the sort of throne room kind of place. But he brings you to the side, to what are the private quarters. And he knocks at the door of an office. And when you hear the enter, he opens
No, I
the
forgot
door.
to add that voice.
And and you are in the office of Malbec, who you don't know if he seems happy to see you, because it's hard to know because he's completely expressionless and emotionless. But you think he's happy to see you. And he goes, "Any news?"
We may have just killed the manager's assistant.
She killed herself, more like that, after we beat her in a fight.
Okay, here's the thing. We found that. Wait. Mines 1, 5, 6, 7, and 10 have been closed down under false explanations, I guess. There is something under the mines that is corrupting some dragonborns, and now they are in a air quote, legion, and they want to take the city back. We don't know when, we don't know how many. We just know that they know we're onto them, and it's getting pretty dangerous.
They may act soon, yeah, knowing that we know, and that we're probably going to tell you.
Obviously,
Well, they need to speak faster, so we
Well.
don't lose time on this.
this sounds very troublesome. Would you be willing to investigate further?
What more to investigate? What do you want us to investigate more?
Go to the actual mine?
Were they all
Perhaps.
waiting for
They're
us?
all there waiting for us.
As the lady told us?
Even if they're not waiting for us,
I
that's very
would
guarded.
advise the greatest discretion.
Can we not just, like, call in the dwarf army from the city and attack the cave altogether? The caves?
Well, this is
Fighting
Again.
at a cave doesn't sound
a private
the best idea.
company.
They're dwarfs.
We cannot interfere in their affairs.
Even though their affair is that they're going to conquer the city. Or they
Do
were
you
going to try
have
to.
Any proof? Dandelion?
Well, if we go there, we got proof.
My point exactly.
You do realize we could die.
Yes, I do.
So you want us to go in a place filled with weird dragonborns, I don't know what to call them. They say that's the superior version of dragonborns. She didn't seem like it, but sure. By ourselves. Just say
You
them.
seem pretty good at dispatching them?
Barely.
Barely. Yeah, and like one thing is to dispatch like 5 of them in the big one. Another thing is like they seem like they call it the Legion, which I assume it's more than 5.
Obviously.
Well, not obviously.
I cannot guarantee or promise the help of the official guards.
Well, I'm sorry. I know it's a private company and you can interfere with that, but it's under the suspicion that they're doing, I don't know, terrorism. Can you not like send your things to
Again.
investigate?
Dandelion proof.
Okay,
Best
so we
I
go.
can do is a trial
By fire.
and an investigation.
Also by fire.
Okay, so we go and we die.
And then you all
What
you
then?
lose the city. Yeah.
Well, I would rather you didn't.
Well, I would rather I didn't also.
Then we agree.
On this one thing, yes, that I don't want to die.
Good.
It's pointless. It's pointless. Go. Let's just go. Let's just take advantage of the night. Go.
Go back.
we
I mean, I don't know if it makes any difference if it's night or not, because we're going to go under the caves and it's dark anyways. But yeah. Oh, but I mean in the mines. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Sure,
So,
if you
do you want a souvenir?
What did you say? Sorry, I didn't.
want a
catch
souvenir.
that.
Do you want a
Not-
souvenir?
Not particularly.
Well, you're getting one anyways. You want to give it to it.
I will. I will bring a souvenir from
if
the other
we,
side.
if we ever come back.
If
Yes.
from the other side, yes.
If we
Oh,
die,
this other side, yes.
if we die, I'm going to hunt you forever. And I'm so annoying.
I have things to do.
Ghosts don't exist.
That's,
Oh,
just, that's just not
Was
true.
okay. You
However,
might want to take care of the woman's body.
Oh yeah,
before.
there's a dead body on the roof somewhere around the
that
area.
I can certainly
Oh, that you can do.
do.
Thank you.
Also, need to discuss payment. We do this. I want a robot painter. And I want a robot arm done for Kelhorn. What else do I want?
You'll think about it on the way, okay? Because if you die, it's pointless what you want.
But we need to discuss it now. And we want 500 gold coins.
After
After.
the sun is rising.
I guess Zylrona and I grab Dandelion by the arms.
And I keep saying things that I want as they're pushing it.
Yeah, of course you are. It's just looking at you.
Sorry.
It's
You
a
can
day.
see
It's a
the
deal. then.
slightest arc in his eyebrow.
Let's
Just
go.
looking at
Let's
you.
go.
It's good then.
Good
Okay.
luck
I
to you all.
Let's go.
Are we immediately going back to
To the caves.
the arena and the mines?
Oh no, wait, Zylrona, you should. You lost HP, right?
yeah, whatever. We go in.
Okay.
How,
Get over with.
how do you go in? Like,
Yeah, what do we do?
what's
Do we-
your-
Do we
Teleport.
follow? Wait. Do we follow the plan, the initial plan, to go behind the mountain, or do we just go to the mines and let's just like head for mine 5?
Okay. If I use my map,
Yeah.
could I find another way? I don't think there will be, but
Well,
Depends on your roll, I guess.
yes.
there's that, and using your map would still be a good idea, I'm guessing.
We can go behind the map, behind the mountain. Zylrona uses her map, and then we see what it takes us, because the guy is not here to take us, anyways.
Make me a perception check, please.
Come on.
Using your map, whilst reading your map.
Is it low? Tell me if it's low and I'll show my roll.
No,
Get your
I
face.
remember that didn't roll on the wild magic.
Oh! Oh, you missed, but you missed, but you missed.
Oh yeah, you'd missed.
You did, you missed.
Ah,
You missed.
You missed.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot that. Okay, so
I would have asked. Don't
If
worry.
it's bad, I'll show my
no,
leg
I
stun at you.
forget.
I have it in my hand
Wait.
ready.
Technically,
It's the
Perception.
perception
Yeah, I think that's what Ben
perception,
said.
yeah. Yeah, it is.
17.
17. You're looking at your map, your magical map, and you also have the maps of the mines that the poor dwarf, whose name you never knew, by the
Yep.
way, you never asked.
Yes.
Well, no way of knowing now. That he gave you. And as you are basically, just rifling through, there's your map, and you're trying to concentrate on the maps you were given, and you kind of lay them down. And as soon as you lay them down on your own map, all those maps fuse together,
Whoa.
and
Cool.
you see new lines in a completely different ink appearing between the mines.
Holy shit.
And basically, the map is drawing itself a bit more for you. I mean, you can all see it, but it's doing it because you asked it. And it's
I'm seeing it while
basically-
keeping my rock above Zylrona's head because I was ready to hit her with it.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You can see that basically, so you've got the map is basically doing itself. And you can see actually writing appearing everywhere on the map. And it's basically, it's your cartographer's map case talking to you. And it's saying, well, hello. This is, well, that's what's written. Well, this is rather odd, but I think I have found
Why does the writing have an
everything
accent?
you need. Well, because it needs to, it says in the author's note, I guess. I have found a shortcut for you, but more importantly, I can tell you with absolute certainty that under Mine 5, there is a forgotten fortress.
Is our
That was
fortress
probably-
written in like all caps?
Oh yeah, of course it is. Which are probably sunk inside the mountain. Oh no.
Sunk.
Yes, well, it was, you know what I mean, says the map. So yeah, basically, so what you're seeing on the map as it's being drawn is that mine number 5, so all those mines are linked, which you knew because you were taught so. And you can see the links between them and how you have to go through basically caves to go from one mine to the other, and how you could technically do that. Mine 5 is a bit special because it has a way down from mine 5, sorry. There's a way down, which then gets into what the map refers to as a lost fortress, which seems to be an enclosed space, and you can see that you can get from mine 5 to that. And it seems to be, if you look, it seems to be directly under mine 5 and kind of at the center of the network of mines, if you look at it.
Oh.
So it seems to be kind of central.
Well, everyone's looking at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you think they're in the fortress? They're probably in the fortress.
Yes.
It's not big, just so you know. It's not very big, that fortress. You think there's about 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 rooms in total. Doesn't seem that big. And you can't really see the fortress itself. It's more the map telling you what it knows of that area. It doesn't seem that big. So at most, if it's at full capacity, there might be maybe 10 people in there.
What? That's what they call fucking Legion?
At full capacity, in that place, at full capacity, they can, maybe 10 people, 10, 15
Alright.
people at full capacity.
So,
It's really not that big.
Zylrona, can you see on the map if we go from behind the mine, like the mountain, the way to reach Mine 5, and then the fortress. Well, the fortress, obviously, but or do we have to go through Mine 5 directly?
Could you repeat your question?
Do we have to go straight to Mine 5, or is there a way for us to follow the initial plan, which was to go behind the mountain, to go...
Oh, okay, sorry. I get you. You do see the mine shaft drawn on the map by the cartographer's map case. And the mine shaft it's basically an elevator. And you do see that it kind of gets... It goes behind Mine 5 in a way. And it could technically go to all the mines if you stop at the right stop, basically.
All right.
So you could take that. It would probably maybe.
The thing is, if we follow the initial plan, which was to go behind the mountain and take the elevator, really, it's gonna make a lot of noise. But we will probably not be able to just stroll through the mines and go directly to Mine 5, as there's gonna probably, even if it's nighttime, there's still gonna be guards.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I don't think we have much of a choice, anyways.
I'm going through one of the other mines. Still big guards.
It's still guards, yeah. Like the entrances to the mines are all there.
Yeah.
Well, I think elevator it is.
Yes.
Big noisy elevator.
Maybe there's a place to hide in the elevator.
Maybe you can make a really big show of fireworks.
It will not cover the sound, but
Oh.
Let's go then. I guess that's the best plan we
Mine
have.
shaft?
well, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's not too hard to find it. Because, the guy had told you basically where you had to go from the arena. I mean, he did tell you it was basically behind where the mines were, so you just go opposite from the mines, and after long, you do find an area that has been closed off, and there's basically a sign where they're saying that work is in progress, dangerous structure, do not get in, that kind of thing. It doesn't seem to be guarded. No one has thought to put someone here. And you get inside, and there is, in fact, it's more than a mine shaft. It's kind of, it is a mine shaft, and you have like an elevator which has been built, which you can get in. But you can see that it's kind of an old and slightly rusty, equipment, piece of equipment. But there is a way to get inside. You can fit inside comfortably, and there is basically a crank that you will need to use.
One question.
Go down.
We have the elevator, right? Is it one of those big elevators that used to be in the old mines where you could fit like a lot of miners, or is it a smaller one where even the three of us are kind of like we fit?
No. It's a big one.
Okay.
It's a big one. It just looks, old and you can see, for example, they're not even using crystals for that. Like, there's nothing on the gears or whatever where you could fit crystals, for example. Like, it seems to be like a manual thing where you just
this
have
is old
to
school
crank.
elevator. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very old school. Yeah.
Okay, like the elevator goes down the hole.
Yeah.
Is the elevator open around, or is it closed? Like, can we go on top of the elevator? That's my question.
It's like those baskets on hot air balloons. So but it stops at your midsection, and then the rest is opened, and you just have like the ropes, etc., that go up.
So we can go on top of the elevator.
you can go on the chain and yeah, stay on the chain and grab it if you wanted to. But there's no roof to it, if you prefer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was picturing a roof above us. Okay, I understand now.
No.
What it is. Then never mind. Let's just go down.
Okay. We'll go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to crank the crank?
I will.
Velvett.
What?
Velvett will
Yes,
crank.
Zylrona. Zylrona, could you make me a strength check, please?
Bruh!
Do I need to hit you with a rock?
I can help.
Then you would have advantage.
So just strength?
Yeah, just strength.
15.
15? Yeah, okay, that's enough. That's enough. And I rolled for the elevator. It stays fine for now. You start cranking, and the elevator, starts going, but it stutters a bit, and you hear the tick 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 of the crank as the thing starts going down. But after kind of a shaky start, you start going down quite steadily as the tick 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 of the crank continues and continues. And it feels like going down into the abyss as you are basically swallowed by the darkness, and the only thing that you can hear is the clicking of the crank and of the chain going down into the darkness. And I think that's where we'll stop for today.
All right.
Okay. To imminent death.
Yep.
Or imminent death. Maybe.
Oh,
don't know.
totally.
Yes, the guy can send some dwarves to help. Apparently that's impossible.
Fucking Snape.
There is such a thing as due process. And if anything, this guy respects the legal system. Well, that being said, we'll pick up from there next time. See if you are indeed going towards your imminent death, or maybe your imminent glory. Who knows? But thank you guys for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, good people, for watching at home. And we'll certainly see you in the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Your outros are
Bye.
getting worse.
What am I supposed to say?
Oh, we need to work on this. We'll work on this for next time, people. I promise.
No, we won't. Fuck.
We
fuck it.
will. If I have to do the
Yes,
outro myself, I
but then-
will. But we gotta
Thank
stop
you for
doing.
watching. Goodbye. See you in the next one.
Bye.